Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mecinc.com. Click on Careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location. Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season.
Are you tired of losing money on your 401k or other retirement accounts? Well, you're not alone. Do what many area residents have done and call Postgame Insurance and Investments. With safe money strategies offered to you by PI&I, you can still have the benefits of market earnings without the risk of taking market loss. Sound too good to be true? Give us a call, and with experienced agents at PI&I will work with you to understand how you can do just that.
Tonight we recognize the seniors and all the members they created for us. We start with the football team. Our first senior, Owen Ackerman, escorted by Jill and Chad Ackerman. Owen's favorite memory, Coach Helton's punishment his sophomore year. His advice to others, work harder than everyone else around you. Owen plans to go to college for sports medicine or sports management. Senior Owen Ackerman. Our next senior, Graham Askin, escorted by Charlie and Tim Askin. Graham's favorite memory, beating Highland in round 1 of the playoffs last year. His advice to others, hard work and effort never go unnoticed. Graham's plans are to attend the University of Findlay and major in physical therapy. Senior Graham Askin. Our next senior, Carter Gilliam, escorted by Jason and Rachel Gilliam. Favorite memory, getting the ball back from Marysville and celebrating after the win. His advice, be grateful for every practice and game, because before you know it, it's going to be over. Carter's plans are to attend college for accounting or financial advising. Senior Carter Gilliam. Our next senior, Joey Geisinger, escorted by Bob and Nikki Geisinger. Joey's favorite memory, beating Highland last year in the first round of the playoffs. His advice, do the little things right. Joey plans on attending college and studying civil engineering. Senior Joey Geisinger. Our next senior, Grady Gussweiler, escorted by Jeremy and Bridget Gussweiler. Grady's favorite memory, winning the 5th and 6th grade state football championship. His advice, work as hard as you can while you still can. Enjoy every moment with your teammates and flip the switch once you hit the field. Grady's plans are going to work construction and coach football. Senior Grady Gussweiler. Our next senior, Landon Newsom, escorted by Jennifer Newsom, his mom, and George Morris, his grandfather. His favorite memory, making it to the playoffs every single year of high school. His advice, put in the work during practice to have fun during the games. His plans after high school is to join the workforce. Senior Landon Newsom. Our next senior, Kaden Radzik. Escorted by Kerry and Kevin Radzik. Kaden's favorite memory, beating Highland in the first round of the playoffs as the underdogs his junior year. Kaden's advice, always find the fun in whatever you're doing. Kaden's plans after high school, plans to go to college for business and play baseball. Senior Kaden Radzik. Senior Andrew Richardson. Escorted by Jesse and Marlis Wolf. Andrew's favorite memory, playing in the Hicksville game where we won back the victory bell. His advice, never give up. He plans to join the Air National Guard and attend training in San Antonio, Texas after high school. Senior Andrew Richardson. Our next senior, Braden Rusty. Escorted by Brandon and Julia Rusty. His favorite memory, stopping Kerry multiple times on the goal line his sophomore year. Braden's advice, never take plays off so you don't have any regrets when you're done. He plans to become a lineman for Little Edison after high school. Senior Braden Rusty. The trainers, Senior Abby Winkin, escorted by Eric and Nikki Winkin. Favorite memory, taking pregame selfies with Coach Beck. Abby's advice, those who care don't matter and those who matter don't care. Abby plans on attending the other state university and majoring in ad communications and do missionary work after high school. Senior Abby Winkin. Our senior band members, Erica Ahmed, escorted by Dr. Matab Ahmed and Denny Ahmed, and Sister Lily Ahmed. Erica's favorite memory, singing songs from the Lorax and Phineas and Ferb during band bus ride. One more short memory is when my trombone slide flew off my instrument down a set of bleachers. Erica's advice, you are your own biggest critic. Don't forget to be kind and gracious to yourself. Erica plans on attending an undecided college and pursue musical theater. Senior Erica Ahmed. Our next senior, Kaylee Binger. Escorted by mother Brandy Ellis, father Andy Binger, and stepmother Sheila Binger. Kaylee's favorite memory, her first performance on stage with the Sensations Group in her junior year at the fall concert for choir. Kaylee's advice, don't feel like you have to do so many extracurriculars and honors AP classes to the point you cannot handle it. Put your mental and physical health first and have fun. Kaylee plans on going to college for a bachelor's degree in biology before hopefully moving on to medical school to become a doctor. She plans on attending Bowling Green State University, go Falcons, for her bachelor's degree. Senior Kaylee Binger. Senior Kaylin Gilroy. Escorted by Kim Limber and Josh Limber and Matt and Jen Gilroy. Kaylin's favorite memory, making handshakes with Polly at cheer and parades and band. Kaylin's advice, never be afraid to be who you want to be. You won't know most of these people after high school. Kaylin plans to attend college and study psychology after high school. Senior Kaylin Gilroy.
I'm so not reading.
Our next senior, Emily Kiefer. Escorted by Lucy Kiefer and Tim Kiefer. Emily's favorite memory, It's the Band Olympics for sophomore year. On the last day of band camp, we did a scavenger hunt with our team, and one of the items we had to take a picture of was all the way over at the elementary school. There was still a fence up from the school construction, and the fastest way to get there was to hop the fence. Because our team needed to win this event for Band Olympics, we decided to jump the fence. A few of us got stuck at the top, and she ended up clumsily tumbling down the fence. We still ended up winning the scavenger hunt and the Band Olympics. For advice, don't stress over everything too much. Enjoy this time that you have in high school. Trust in your hard work, and everything will work out how it's supposed to. She plans after graduation to plan the University of Maine on a presidential flagship merit scholarship as part of their honors college to major in ecology and environmental science on a pre-law track. Senior Emily Keeper. Our next senior, Bryce Meyer. Bryce is escorted by Julie and Troy Meyer. Bryce's favorite memory is the bus trips for band and choir. Bryce's advice, if you ever want to do something even just a little bit, always do it. You might regret it later in your life. Bryce plans after graduation to go to college for music theater. Senior Bryce Meyer. Our next senior, Maddie Rath. That's sort of like Don and Tom Rath. Maddie's favorite memory is getting sent to Piccolo jail with Sophia Jordan for being too far out of tune. Maddie's advice, save your tears until the third quarter. Maddie plans on attending the University of Cincinnati and majoring in mortuary science. Senior Maddie Rath. Our next senior, Renee Smith. Accident by Lisa Smith. Renee's favorite memory was when they band took the trip to Universal Studios. We were standing outside of the water park, all in different groups talking, and the snake was making its way through. We tried to warn everyone about it, but Bryce wasn't listening, and the snake held up Bryce's leg, and he kicked it off towards other people, all while screaming like a little girl. Today's advice, to be yourself and live your life in high school no matter what others think. Always have fun and laugh, because high school is just an experience, and the best way to make it great is to have fun. Tanae plans on she committed to Goshen College to play softball and to major in nursing. Senior Tanae Smith. Our next senior, Carly Vogelsong. Escorted by Brody and Adina Vogelsong. Carly's favorite memory. She joined band as a junior, so not only was it her first year on trombone, but it was also her first year playing an instrument in front of judges. A few friends convinced her to join them in a trombone ensemble. We would then take this piece and play it in front of judges to score. Before going to perform for the judges, her group was practicing in a gym in front of Mr. Middleton and our parents. She says she was extremely nervous, so her hands were shaking. Right before we got to my solo, my hand slipped and my trombone slide went flying, landing with a loud sound. Nonetheless, we got a perfect score on our trombone ensemble piece, and I learned a valuable lesson to keep better hold on my trombone. Carly's advice is to be your true self. Learn what things you like to do and excel in them. Find some hobbies, make some friends, and always make time for yourself. It's never too late to try new things. Carly plans on attending Bowling Green State University, both helping, and study psychology after high school. Senior Carly Vogelsong. Our cheer seniors, Savannah Brooks. That's joined by Bridget and Barry Slatman. Savannah's favorite memory is going to state sophomore year and taking the stairs with Julia because we are scared of elevators. Savannah's advice is to find something that you enjoy doing and stick with it. You may struggle at times, but it will be so rewarding at the end. Savannah plans to attend college and major in pre-med after high school. Senior Savannah Brooks. Our next senior, Jason DeWise. Also known as Rambo. escorted by none otherwise. Jason's favorite memory is when Rando's head fell off at Otsego. Jason's advice: try every sport or club you can, become friends with everyone, and care less about what others think of you. Jason plans on attending Ohio State to major in agribusiness and continue his mascot career. Senior Jason DeWise. Our cross-country seniors: Lauren Sattler, escorted by Mark and Stephanie Sattler. Lauren's favorite memory being a 4-time GMC champion and qualifying for state. Lauren's advice is that you can accomplish great things through hard work. Lauren plans on attending the University of Findlay to continue her education into the physical therapy program. She will also continue her athletic career running cross-country and track. Senior Lauren Sattler. Our golf seniors: BJ Morlock, escorted by Bert and Odena Morlock. BJ's favorite memory: hitting a hole-in-one on his first swing of his sophomore year. His advice: do not be afraid to try new things. BJ plans on attending college and studying sports management. Senior BJ Morlock. And last but not least, Aiden Rittenhouse, escorted by Shelley and Doug Rittenhouse. Aiden's favorite memory: going back-to-back first-team GMC honors in his junior and senior years. His advice is make the most out of everything you do. Aiden plans to go to college for business and finance. Senior Aiden Rittenhouse. Give one last huge round of applause to all our seniors for all the memories they have created for us that we take with us from this day forward. Thank you, seniors, and good luck to all of you.
Thanks for each other. Told you missed him.
Senior night here from Tinora High School. And we'll be back with our Science Excavating pregame right after this brief time out.
Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain-sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mecinc.com. Click on Careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location. Local farmers, do you need the best crop insurance in the area? If so, Hall Crop Insurance is here to help. Contact Agent Chad Hall at 419-576-6140 for all of your crop insurance needs. Underwriter Nikki Geisinger is also available to assist at 866-341-2767. The staff at Hall Crop Insurance takes pride in their ability to serve their customers. If you need to talk to an agent or have questions about your policy, please give Chad or Nikki a call. Hall Crop Insurance wishes the best to all Tinora teams this season.
Are you tired of losing money on your 401k or other retirement accounts? Well, you're not alone. Do what many area residents have done and call Postgame Insurance and Investments. With safe money strategies offered to you by PI&I, you can still have the benefits of market earnings without the risk of taking market loss. Sound too good to be true? Give us a call, and with experienced agents at PI&I will work with you to understand how you can do just that. If you're more interested in CD-style accounts but are fed up with low CD rates, PI&I agents can set you up with an account with rates currently as high as 5.5% fixed, with certain restrictions apply. Call us today at 419-782-2500 to help you set up a plan that meets your investment goals. That's 782-2500. Postgame Insurance and Investments, protecting everything you've worked for.
Looking for an auto body shop with highly skilled technicians and the most advanced equipment in the industry? Then Bat Stevens Body Shop is the right place for you. Bat Stevens will provide you with fine workmanship at a fair price. Our skilled professionals are committed to providing a quality and safe repair on every job like your life depends on it, because it truly does. Bat Stevens is an iCar Gold Class collision repair shop, ASE Blue Seal of Excellence business, and the area's #1 body shop voted on by Crescent News readers. Located in downtown Jewell, Ohio. Give us a call today at 419-497-3111 to schedule your free estimate today. Bat Stevens Body Shop says good luck to all Tinora Ram athletic teams and go Rams.
Are you looking to build that nest egg for retirement, or just looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience and can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, and other financial planning areas. Are you looking for home and auto insurance? Matthew French can assist in those areas. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure that your home, auto, or business is protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Give Tim a call today for a free quote at 419-438-0023, and be sure to visit them online at bidlackinsurancefinancials.com or even on their Facebook page. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wishes best of luck to all Tinora Rams athletes this season. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. Cut and Polish Salon owner Jenny Bidlack says, go Rams! Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higbee Embroidery is your place. Higbee Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Okolona Tavern, located in downtown Okolona, is the home of the famous Okie Tavern Wings. Stop in after the game and get some delicious wings, burgers, fries, onion rings, and enjoy an ice cold beverage while talking about the game. Hours of operation are Tuesday to Sunday, opening at 4 p.m. Check out the Okolona Tavern on Facebook for a menu before you head out. Mexican food specials every Thursday and Sunday. The Okolona Tavern, a proud supporter of the Tinora Rams. Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness.
Fans, don't forget to get your 50-50 raffle ticket.
Right, eh? All right, let's try this all over again. Welcome into Week 10 of the 2023 Tinora Rams high school football season. Coming up live here from Justin F. Kressel Stadium here at Tinora High School. It's the Tinora Rams taking on the Aces of Hicksville in the final regular season game here of 2023. It's the 6-3 Rams hosting the 1-8 Aces. With the win, Rams can clinch a share of the GMC title. First time since 2006. There has been a three-way tie, or a possible three-way tie, between Ayersville, Fairview, and Tinora. That was back in the Ryan Radcliffe era. Despite starting the season at 3-3, Rams had losses to Liberty Center, Archibald, and Antwerp, which those three schools have a combined record of 25-2. The Rams now stand at 6-3 heading into tonight's season finale. Rams come into this week solidly holding a top 8 playoff spot here in Region 22, Division 6. They are at number 7. Rams will host a home game next Friday, possibly versus Crestview. Tonight we had senior night for the boys playing in their final regular season game. Where seniors Caden Radzik, Owen Ackerman, Grady Gusweiler, Carter Gilliam, Braden Rostai, Joey Geisinger, Graham Askins, Andrew Richardson, and Landon Newsom. Welcome to tonight's Signs Excavating Kickoff. It's set for 7 p.m. Signs Excavating offers a variety of excavating and trucking services, from excavating to demolition to emergency repair work, driveways to ditch cleaning, site prep. Signs Excavating is here to assist. Signs Excavating is the official pregame sponsor of the Tinora Rams fall sports season. For all your excavating needs, get a hold of Josh, 419-769-2290. For Brad, give him a call at 419-481-3738. Of course, you can visit signsexcavating.com or just look them up on Facebook. Overall series, the Rams lead 31-18. Last season, Rams went over to Hicksville and won 54-7. Rams come in averaging 25 points a game on offense, 263 yards per contest through the first 9 games. Rams average 165 yards rushing and 99 yards passing. Dominic Graziani, who's heated up the last 3 weeks. Through the air, Dominic is 63 of 130, 48% completion percentage, 802 yards. He has 4 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Graziani on the ground, 107 carries, 481 yards, 10 touchdowns, averaging 4.5 yards a carry. He has 9 touchdown runs. On the ground, Grady Gusweiler, 116 carries, 518 yards, and 8 touchdowns for Grady rushing. Receiving, Gusweiler also leads the Rams, 21 catches for 197 yards. Caden Radix has 18 catches for 230 yards. Owen Ackerman has 10 catches, 212 yards with 4 touchdowns. Looking at the Aces of Hicksville, they come in tonight at 1-8. They are 0-6 in the GMC. Aces on offense, they average 11 points per contest while giving up 38 points on defense. Hicksville averages 207 yards a game on offense, 86 yards rushing, and 121 yards passing. Hicksville, led by Garrett Turnbull at the quarterback position, 88 for 165, passing 53%, completion percentage, 951 yards through the air, 7 touchdowns. Rushing attack is led by George Green, 74 carries, 288 yards, averages 3.89 per carry. He has 3 scores, does George Green. Receiving corps is led by Brant Langham, 41 catches, 457 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Special teams, Brant Langham returns each kick at 18 yards per return. Defense led by David Taylor, 124 tackles, which leads the GMC. Bronson Graber has 92. David Taylor leads the Aces defense with 3 sacks. Brandon Dix has 3 interceptions for the Aces, which leads them in the secondary. Hicksville is coached by first-year coach Justin Davis, was an assistant last season, took over for Lucas Smith. Smith, 15 years on the sideline for the Aces, 95 and 67 overall, and had 7 playoffs appearances for the Aces, including the 2011 GMC Championship. He's assisted by John Deal, Josh Flannery, Brody Langham, Brian Wonderly, and Travis Spitnail. Superintendent at Hicksville is Keith Countryman. Ball boys, Hayes Davis, Carter Deal, Braxton Uri, and Curtis Wonderly. High school principal, Aaron Highlander. Your athletic directors over at Hicksville do a great job, Paul Overmeyer and Jeff Haught. Athletic trainers, Dr. John Haggerty and Jacob North. I know when the boys basketball team was over there this past season, it kept those gentlemen definitely busy with the injuries the Rams had at the time visiting Hicksville over on the hardwood. Cheerleading advisor, Riley Whitesell and Megan Cover. They're Division 6 Region 22 enrollment for Hicksville, 218 total, 121 boys, 97 girls. Colors are red, white, and black. They have 10 GMC titles, most recently, we said, in 2011. All-time record, 257 and 252 losses. In the GMC overall, 131 wins, 124 losses. On the road, in the history of the Hicksville Aces, they are 179 and 166. Rams are coached by first-year coach Eric Becker, 1998 Tinora graduate. He was first-team all-defensive lineman. He said first year for Coach Becker, he's 6-3. Assisted by Casey Helton, Charlie Kelly, Craig Good, Elmer Frederickson, Brady Bum, and Hayden Becker. Ball boys for the Rams, Ian Gusweiler, Garrett Sheets, Levi Geisinger, and Leighton Kelly. Superintendent at Northeastern Local Schools is Nicole Wells. Your principal is Alex Nafziger. Athletic director doing a great job, Mr. Jake Essig. Stats, best crew around, Sean and Kirsty Mack. Trainer, Emily Volmar. Rams colors are hunter green and white. They are from the GMC. Rams down a division this year, the Division 6. Total enrollment for the Rams, 274, 147 boys, 127 girls, 12 overall GMC titles. Last title was 2021. Rams overall, since the program started in 1974, 277 wins, 206 losses. At home, 138 and 112, and most wins, 34. Antwerp and Holgate. Stay tuned. We'll have the playing of the national anthem by the Tinora Marching Band.
Please stand at table for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you.
Playing of our national anthem. Fantastic job, as always, by the Tinora Rams Marching Band. Continuing with our Signs Excavating pregame. We said the Rams have 12 overall GMC titles, can clinch a 13th tonight. 12 overall GMC titles, most recent in 2021. So wherever you are, however you are listening or watching, thanks for tuning into tonight's game. Coming up is the Tinora Rams taking on the Hicksville Aces in the final regular season game here of Friday night under the lights. Week 10. Here we go. Broadcast booth tonight brought to you by Cut and Polish Hair and Nail Salon, located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. In-game scoreboard, Drop Zone Pizzeria and Striker and Airsville. Pregame signs excavating. Video sponsor, as always, Pat and Stevens Body Shop. Stats, BSN Sports, Mr. Jim Garage. First downs brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance. Thank you, Chad Hall. Timeouts, Clubhouse Pizza and A. Thank you, Jason and Rachel Gilliam. Touchdowns, each touchdown for tonight's game for the Rams, brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Thank you, Brad and Julie Wilkerson. Post-game, Bidlack Insurance and Investments, Mr. Tim Bidlack. Player of the game, Connie Higbee. Tonight, here at Justin F. Kressel Stadium, David Frank weather forecast says it's 54 degrees. The Rams won the toss, and they deferred to the second half. Senior night here, guys. Final regular season. We are upon us. Week 10 here. And boy, oh boy, did this season fly by.
Boy, I'll tell you what, it sure did. It's awesome to see the Rams in their all-black uniforms tonight. That's kind of sharp.
Oh, they did change them.
Yeah, they changed them out. They tricked everybody. They were wearing the green at pregame and come out in all black. It's pretty awesome.
I was telling Tony, too, I said, one of these days I want to play back in black when they run out on the field in those black jerseys. That'd be a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. No, it's been a ride so far, Keith, and the Rams are destined to make the playoffs. No matter what happens tonight, they're in. So I don't see anything major going on that's going to keep them out of even hosting a game.
That won't be here next Friday. They've already clinched a home game.
So, it'll be interesting to see kind of how things go tonight. There's no rain right now, but we saw a couple weeks ago, like literally right at kickoff, it started pouring down rain. So,
yeah. And from me, just a couple keys from the game. I was down on the field talking to Coach Becker and some of the other coaches. First key: focus, fast, and physical. The 3 Fs. If you guys didn't catch that, physical does not start with an F, and I asked the same thing. But those are the things that they preach to the kids, and I mean it makes sense though if you look at it. Focus, fast, and physical. That usually wins you ball games. Coach Becker also said no turnovers, which we talk about on a weekly basis, controlling the rock.
Yep.
Typically, if you win that turnover margin, you end up on the right side of the win column. And the last thing they have is play smart. It's the ground's a little slick out there. Play what they've fundamentally been coached to do. Go out there clean, no penalties tonight, and they'll walk away with the win and heading into a home, hopefully, should be a home playoff game next week.
Yeah, bottom line is tonight you want to come out and just take care of business like we all know you can and come away with a nice clean win tonight.
Yeah, stay healthy.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, nothing crazy go on. I did find out that Hunter Bosselman is back tonight, so that'll be a big push for the Rams.
Bishop with the ball at the 40, kicks it off, line drive kick, hits about the 30, rolls picked up by 1 minutes of 15, 20, 25.
Oh, wow.
And somebody.
Wow.
We're going to have a hard time seeing
Josh
the boys'
Lieb?
numbers tonight.
I don't know.
I
That's
think
Josh
that's
Lieb.
Josh Lieb.
Wow.
Replay
Dropped
by
a hammer.
Fairchild Family Chiropractic.
Yeah, Josh Lieb laying the hammer there. Wow.
Whew.
Camden Walter. Going to feel that one
Welcome
tomorrow
to
morning.
Tony, didn't you say someone used to call those slobber knockers? Or
That was
One
good
of the
Ron
old-
and Rob Sarrigan.
Yeah, Rob and Ron Sarrigan. One of the times
that was definitely a slobber knocker hit.
Yeah, he yelled that out one time, and I just looked at him like, what?
First down for the Aces. Shotgun formation by Hicksville. Garrett Turnbull in the shotgun. We have a whistle. We have a timeout by Coach Becker before we
Coach Becker saw something he didn't like right off the bat. So
have a snap. Here, there, we have too many guys on the field, or not enough.
I think he let his
the
seniors
seniors,
start.
yes. All the seniors are out there as starters. So, Coach Becker honoring the senior class, giving them one final start here in the regular season. Nice honor by Coach Becker and the Rams.
And it looks like, too, I believe they have a couple of their injured kids that are dressed tonight just so they can go out there on senior night. So that's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Nice way to honor the seniors and everything they've done for the program all the way through elementary, through Coach Fairchild, all the way through high school. I mean, it's a lot of years of football all coming down to an end tonight for a regular season. We'll be back here next week for playoffs. But
is Carter hurt? Carter Gilliam?
Yeah, he didn't play last week either.
I was like, 'cause, I mean, he's been playing here and there.
So back after the timeout that Coach Becker called to honor his senior class. 1st and 10 for the Aces Ball's on the Rams' 29-yard line. Garrett Turnbull, a sophomore quarterback, as we said, another sophomore quarterback in the GMC, putting up good numbers, 88 of 165, 951 yards, and 7 scores for Garrett Turnbull. Man in motion, Brant Langham now goes to the backfield. Turnbull throws it out there, caught in the flat by the number 24 that we don't have on our roster.
Oh, it was 21.
Or was it 21?
I don't know.
But regardless, it was a completion for 2 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Aces.
Gotta love when we get rosters and numbers don't match up.
I thought it was 21, so it might have been Devin Allen. I'm not sure, but
we'll figure it out. Gene usually gives us some corrections.
Somebody will catch it. Come let us know.
Far side hash for the Aces. Got 3 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield by Turnbull. Takes a snap, straight back drop. Turnbull looking, throws across the middle, off the fingertips of his intended receiver.
Trenton DeLarber sitting underneath that, just about got his hands on it.
Yeah, that ball just slipped right through the hands of Owen Stuckey for Hicksville.
So he must be 10 and not 18. All right. 3rd down and 8 for the Rams. We have another whistle. We have an official's timeout. This time, no, we have an injured player in the backfield for the Aces.
Looks like maybe some cramping up.
Laying on the far sideline is at 25.
74.
Yeah, it looks like number 74 for Hicksville.
But Rams looking like they will host Crestview next week. Not the Crestview that we're familiar with. I think it's Ashland.
Yeah, Crestview Ashland.
Crestview Ashland.
Which I believe is over by Mansfield area.
Yes.
So
Not the
2-hour drive.
Not the Conway Crestview that we're all familiar with, the red, white, and blue. But
that's the thing you'll see a lot, especially 1st and 2nd round matchups with home teams hosting.
Yes.
No more neutral sites, so there's a lot of long bus rides for a lot of these teams.
We found that out last year when we drove all the way to Highland, which was about a 2.5-hour drive in some place we don't even know where we were going.
I would say, honestly, it's not uncommon for half those teams to have a 2+ hour bus ride to start in the first couple rounds.
Well, we were looking at Bryan may potentially be playing Glenville first round, which would be
that's the way it's matched up right now.
3rd down for Hicksville. 3rd and 8. Turnbull straight back, throws over on the sideline, caught over there, plowed into the bench. Nice catch by Brant Langham. Brant, 41 catches on the season, 457 yards and 4 scores, and that should be a Hicksville first down, and it is.
That's something you'll see a lot tonight. Langham getting a lot of receptions. One of the better athletes for the Aces here on the football field tonight.
Brant Langham Jr. So first-year coach Justin Davis has, similar to Fairview, a lot of underclassmen. 1st and 10 from their own 40. Ball's on the far side hash. Throws it out here near sideline off the fingertips of his intended receiver, Brant Langham. Hicksville comes in at 1 and 8, 0 and 6 in the conference, averaging just 11 points on offense, giving up 38 on defense this season. Rams have 2 straight shutouts to their credit. Back-to-back shutouts.
The Rams defense has been pretty lively here in the last couple of weeks and performing very well, especially up front, not really letting the run happen, which, against Hicksville here, they're throwing the ball a lot more, so they might be able to get some pressure on the quarterback.
2nd and 10 from the 40. Ball's on the far side hash. Hicksville's going right to left in the white jerseys with black pants, red helmet. Straight back drop, throws over to the far sideline. That out pattern intended for Langham falls incomplete into the Aces bench. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Hicksville.
Rams were bringing some heat that time. They had a blitz coming.
That's something we talked about, too, over the last couple of weeks. The Rams defense has been firing on all cylinders, playing very well. You see a lot of, stops on 3rd down conversions, which, at the beginning of the year, we may have had a little bit of trouble with, but really locking down. And the kids on defense and Coach Helton have done a really nice job here in the last stretch of the season.
Yeah, big 3rd down here. If they get a stop here, the Hicksville's going to have to punt into the wind.
Just underway here, no score, 10-42. 3rd down and 10. Turnbull under pressure, flag in the backfield.
Hold.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be a hold.
I don't know who. Askins came in from the other side. They just literally grabbed him and just spun him around.
A loss on the play.
Yeah,
Rams will obviously decline that play.
Decline.
Askins with the sack on the play. 4th down for the Aces. Special teams. Brant Langham going to come on the punt. Actually, going to stay on the field. Averages 26 and a half yards per punt.
Say 26 and a half?
26 and a half for Langham.
Wow. We might be a little bit too deep.
Rams have just one back at the 40.
Like I said, punt in the wind. The flag's blowing, it's not as stiff as it was a couple weeks ago, but it's still blowing pretty hard.
A kick from about his 20. Snap is good.
Oh!
Partially blocked.
I think.
At least it had to look like it was partially blocked. Falls down
that was
at
not
the
Gus Weiler.
40.
I couldn't tell who that was.
Trying to see who it is coming across the field right now. DeLarber come up through the middle there.
There's a few Rams back there.
So Rams will take over for their first possession. 10:08 to go here in the opening quarter. No score on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Thanks for joining us. Keith Brown, Coach Fairchild, Dr. A.J. Logan on camera. As always, does a great job. Closing out the season, Rams have a chance with a 3-way tie atop the GMC with Ayersville and Antwerp. Rams break the huddle. They bring 3 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield. Grady Gusweiler adjusts to the right side of Graziani. Graziani looking, throws across the middle. Nice play. Pass was intended for.
There's going to be a flag out there.
Ooh, I don't know. Throwing for Askins, but I'm not sure if he was actually throwing for Askins or if he was throwing for, is it Rostai coming across there?
Calling holding on defense?
Might have grabbed a hold of Askins as he tried to get across.
Not used to seeing Graham in the 45 this year. He's been 54. We'll see
he's changing jerseys right now as you speak, Keith.
There he goes.
He's changing jerseys right now. We're going to give him a chance to score, I think is what they were trying to do there.
A nice looking pattern.
Yeah, throw him pass.
Nice looking throw.
Yeah.
So a hold will give the Rams a first down, 1st and 10 at the Hicksville 33. Ball's on the far side hash. 2 receivers near side, 1 far side. Graziani handoff to Gusweiler off the left side. 25-20, 15-10. He's still going. 5-4, 3-2-1. Touchdown, Rams. Grady Gusweiler just kept chugging and chugging and chugging and chugging. 33-yard touchdown run with 9:50 to go in the first quarter. Talk about not giving up.
Boys, he willed that one in. He pulled, I thought he had a tearaway jersey there for a minute.
It looked like it.
It looked like you were holding on to your little brother's shirt, and Grady just took off and kept on running and ended up in for a nice touchdown.
Kids are watching that at home. That's how you keep your legs churning. That's what happens. Those legs don't stop moving.
Jacob Bishop on for the extra point. Kick is up, and it's good. Rams with a 7-0 lead. Touchdown brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out to see Brad and Julie after the game. 7-0 Rams on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard, and we'll be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Brother Tacos works endlessly with the help of their kids to bring you the best authentic Mexican food to Defiance and the surrounding areas. Brother Taco is a family-owned and operated catering service and a pop-up food vendor. No matter where we are or how we're serving, we have one goal in mind: to make you and your guests feel like family. Please call or text today at 567-344-0055. Brother Tacos is here to share their food with you. A special thank you to the families of the Schlegel family, Schlegel Family Farms, Chris, Becky Kennedy, Ian, and Lucas, and to Laura Kepi, a lifelong Tinora Rams supporter. Another big thanks to Vince Salinas and Michelle Bacon and their family for supporting the Tinora Rams and all of us here at Tinora Rams Live.
Back here at Justin F. Crystal Stadium, Rams with a 7-0 lead, 9:50 into the game, a 33-yard touchdown run where Grady Gusweiler was not going to be denied. Jacob Bishop has a ball at the 40-yard line. Rams kicking in the All Blacks left to right. Bishop high end over end kick. Taken at the 8-yard line. Hit again. Slipped. Another hard tackle.
Slipped and fell that time, or he was going to get smacked.
I think he started, like a dog on ice trying to backpedal, like, oh, don't want to keep going because you're going to get smacked.
Aces will start with their second possession.
Yeah, The field is still pretty slick out there. I was down before the game talking to the coaches, and it's still wet enough from that rain earlier today.
Had about 3 straight days of rain, which is about the 3 longest days of rain we've had probably since spring here in Northwest Ohio. First and 10 Aces, balls in the center of the hash marks, put down at the 17-yard line. Shotgun formation by Garrett Turnbull. Turnbull claps his hands, fakes a handoff, flush to the far side. Passes.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow.
Knocked to the air by a couple Rams into the air, picked up by Cam Walder of the Aces. He's going to have a gain of about 7 or 8.
I think Gusweiler had that one right through his hands. There's about 3 Rams right there in the middle of that.
The concentration, though, from
Gusweiler almost had it.
I can't believe Camden Wall he caught that. The concentration to see it bounce off a couple of Ram defenders and still came up with the reception.
Yeah, kind of leaned it in his hands. Okay, I'll go with it.
Called a gain of 9 is going to be second one for the Aces. Rams on top 7-0 here on this week 10 of Friday night football. Some seniors in the area, probably a lot of seniors playing their final game on a Friday night. 2 receivers far side, 1 near side. Turnbull hands it off through the middle. Zedek, I don't think he got the first down.
I don't think so. They
Actually,
maybe the line of scrimmage.
I don't think he gained a single inch. It's going to put it basically right back down where they snapped it from. 3rd and 1 for the Aces.
Well, the Rams basically stacked 8 in the box there and said, okay, bring it. See what the Rams do here. See if they can get a stop here in this 3rd down.
1 back in the backfield for the Aces. 1 receiver on each side of Turnbull. Man in motion. Fake handoff. Turnbull's going to keep it, and he's going to lose yardage.
Oh, he stripped the ball from him.
One of the Rams.
Is that Gusweiler? Took off with the ball?
I can't see numbers. Rams jerseys from up close look great. From afar,
Oh, no,
can't see the numbers.
Guys, you know who made that play? No one other than the Alex Homeyer.
Alex Homeyer, our player of the game last week.
Had an excellent game last week, and he's continuous excellent performances game after game this week.
Kind of an unsung hero across that D line, even on the offense as well for the Rams.
That was just a really nice read. Alex, he kept his eyes on where they should be, followed the quarterback, made the tackle, made the play.
Mike was going to kick from the 15. This one.
Look
out.
Oh,
hit one of the Rams.
Pushed into it. He got pushed into that. There's no way they can call it.
Doesn't matter.
That's a live ball. That's going to be recovered by the Aces.
Pushed into it?
Doesn't matter.
Yep.
Really?
Aces ball.
You got to be aware of where the ball's at.
Colin Lavelle with the recovery.
Wow.
Yep. You got to be aware of where the ball's at. That's your fault.
It's one of those teaching moments by Coach Becker you can't have during the playoffs.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if you guys saw, there was a college or NFL football game I saw. They punted the ball and it bounced, and
it was Colorado State.
Yes, the return team literally
or Colorado.
They were grabbing the returner and trying to push him into the ball. I didn't even know that was illegal.
Yeah, I didn't know it was either. I saw it, but yeah, you
got
to.
They tried to drag. There was like 5 of them. Just tried to pick them up and throw them into the ball. So it'll be a turnover on the Rams. 1st and 10 Aces from their own 42-yard line. 3 receivers near side, 2 far side, empty backfield for Turnbull.
Make a screen over here on the side.
Whistle as the ball snapped. Throw it out to Langham.
I called that one.
Yes. We have a tie.
Pretty obvious what they're going to do there.
That might have been almost a trick play. I don't know if you guys saw, they threw that pass over behind the line of scrimmage, and they had a wide receiver taken off down Tenora's sideline. That might have been almost a double pass there.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think he was backwards, though, is the thing.
Timeout on the field brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza and A. Stop out and see Jason and Rachel Gilliam after the game for Clubhouse Pizza and A.
Clubhouse Pizza in A is your small-town alternative for happy food at a happy place. Featuring one of the area's best pizzas, Clubhouse Pizza in A will not disappoint. Wing Wednesdays, buffets on Thursday, happy hour on Friday. That's just a few of the things Clubhouse Pizza in A has for specials. Stop out after the game for amazing food, great drinks, and an awesome atmosphere. Hours of operation are Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or order some takeout at 419-658-2720. Come by for a visit at 210 East Main Street in Nay, or check them out on Facebook at Clubhouse Pizza Nay. Rachel and Jason Gilliam and the great staff at Clubhouse Pizza Nay are proud supporters of the Rams.
Back here, 1st and 10 out of the timeout. 7:23 to go here in the first quarter. 7-0 Rams. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back in the backfield. Langham. Turnbull straight back drop. Throws it out there. I think his receiver fell down.
Yeah, trying to get it back to Langham again. It's pretty much, I mean, they might try to throw it to somebody else, but I think about 90% of his throws so far have been to Langham.
Yeah, he's got 41 catches on the season.
Yeah, been to his direction. So the Rams have already picked up on that. They seen that. They had him double covered. They had one over, one under on that pattern. So.
Second and 10 for the Aces. Again, Aces going right to left. Ball's on the near side hash. 2 receivers near side, 2 far side, 1 back in the backfield. Cam Walker back there, I believe. Or Walter. Turnbull, straight back drop under pressure, flushed out to the far side, just throws it into the Aces bench.
Yeah. Got to pass the line of scrimmage. He's good.
Avoided a sack. A big loss.
Wasn't sure.
It'll be third down. 3rd and 10 for the Aces here.
A smart play nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially at the high school level. We don't see that very often where quarterbacks actually throw the ball away.
Right.
And let alone be legal. Usually it's, intentional grounding. But,
right.
Yeah, that was an excellent job by him.
Yeah. That's one of the things they changed this year, at least in high school, is that you could basically, as long as you're outside the tackles, you just got to, as long as you get past the line of scrimmage, you're good. Just you can launch it.
3rd and 10. Empty backfield, 3 by 2. Turnbull straight back drop. Now he's going to tuck and run. 45. 47 is where he's tackled. About 5 yards short of the first down. Maybe picked up 5, maybe 6 on the play. He's going to bring up 4th down for the Aces. Tackled just before the 50 at the 48-yard line of the Aces.
The way that started, I thought he was going to break off and get that first down.
It sure looked like he had a lot of green out there,
Yeah,
Logan.
looked like a design quarterback draw there and had all the guys running deep on verticals, and there wasn't that many people there, but nonetheless, Tinora came up with the stop, and it's 4th down for the Aces.
3rd punt here in the first quarter by the Aces. The 3rd punt by junior Brant Langham. Langham, 26.5 yards per punt. 1 back deep for the Rams. Caden Radzik, I believe, is back at the 35. Langham, quick kick. Little short line drive, hits at the 35. Across the 30 down to the 29-yard line, where one of the Aces taps it down. So the Rams will start with their second possession here in the first quarter with a 7-0 lead. 6:15 to go here in the opening quarter here in Week 10. Already Week 10, guys.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Big game in Wapak tonight for the WBL title. Salina 8-0, traveling to Wapak 7-1 in the WBL.
That's a game that's kind of up to anybody at that point. The WBL is just so evenly matched this year.
Yeah, Salina's 8-1 on the season, and Wapak is 7-2. Screen pass out to, I think that's Joey Geisinger with a catch.
Guys, I have to laugh because I was told before the game that they've practiced that screen all week long because Joey Geisinger has had more interceptions on defense than he has receptions on offense. So I'm glad to see Joey get a reception out there. I don't know. It didn't really go for any yards, but nonetheless, he got his reception on offense.
He needs to get one more.
That's right.
Yeah, Joey, 1 reception for no yards on the season. Rams break the Huddleston. Ackerman to the far side. Near side receiver is...
What are the odds they throw him another one?
Caden Radzik. Now the Rams have 3 to the far side. Now they readjust.
Split Joey out, throw a slant across the middle.
Empty backfield. Grady Gusweiler comes near side. Dom straight back drop. He's looking. Now he's going to tuck it and run. Now he throws it over the middle. Incomplete.
Could have ran that one, got some yards out of that one.
Pass intended for Caden Radzik falls incomplete. It's going to bring up third down for the Rams. 3rd and 10.
I thought maybe who was he throwing that? Was he throwing at the Radzik?
Let's see. Guys, I am impressed, though, with the fact that Dominic sat back in the pocket. He let things develop. It wasn't his first instinct to take off and start running down the field. So I do like that. The only thing that he probably could have done there is, tucked in and ran like at the very end, or he could have set his feet and throw through.
Yeah, Dom's had the last 3 or 4 weeks has just played spectacular.
We haven't really tried to run the ball in the one time to.
Graziani throws it over the far side. Caught.
Is that Geisinger?
The 40 falls forward for a first down to the 43-44.
The other G, Tony.
The other G. I thought I saw that neck brace that Geisinger wears, but I guess not.
We're used to seeing Grady getting plenty of reception.
Yeah.
That's a hot commodity over there in Rams offense, is getting Grady the ball out of the backfield or even some receptions.
Yeah.
He always comes out and sets right around like 7 yards, and he's been a pretty good favorite for Graziani to throw to.
1st and 10, balls on the far side hash from the Tinora 44-yard line. Graziani takes the snap, looks, throws it. Radzic with the catch at the 49, into Hicksville territory at the 45. Gain of 11 on the play. It's going to be a first down, Tinora.
Referee took a spill there in the middle.
It's a real nice job of Radzic there, finding the hole in the defense, sitting down, picking up the reception, and for Graziani to find him, and they pick up a first down.
Talking to Butch, our custodian man in charge of letting everybody in, I think he said this rough crew is from Mansfield.
What?
Yes.
Holy moly.
Because they came in about the time that I came in, me and Logan.
Wow.
First down, Tinora. Ball's on the far side hash. Again, Rams in the all-black going left to right. Graziani looks, tucks it, runs to the near side, has a man wide open, caught the 30. Ross Dye crossed the 25, tackled at the 20. Big pickup for Tinora. He was about 24.
He looked for Ross Dye on the out, but he wasn't there. As soon as Graziani started coming this way, Ross Dye just creeped up the field and was wide open there. Graziani found him then on the...
Yeah, that was absolutely great heads-up route running there by Rostai to kind of shift out into the open space and find that spot to sit.
Yeah. And just like I was talking about, too, Graziani kept his eyes downfield, and there he goes. He makes another another completion.
14 catches for 136 yards and a touchdown coming into the game for Rostai. And he's been a huge part of the Rams offense the last 2 or 3 weeks. Straight back drop. Wide open is Grady Gusweiler. He walks into the end zone. 21-yard touchdown pass from Graziani to Gusweiler at the 3:55 mark.
Hunter Bosselman is out there, guys. I just seen him run off. That's awesome. See he's back. Graziani almost didn't put enough on that. Graziani had to stop, and then he still had to catch, or Gusweiler still had to catch and stop and catch that ball low.
13-0 Rams. Bishop on for the extra point. Graziani puts it down, kick up, and it's good. Jacob Bishop gives the Rams a 14-0 lead. Again, every first down on that series was brought to you by Hall Crop Insurance, and the touchdown brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern in Oklahoma, Ohio. 14-0 Rams on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. We'll be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
The Tinora Rams Athletic Boosters is a proud sponsor of Tinora Sports and Tinora Rams Live. The Athletic Boosters is a nonprofit organization that supports Tinora athletes, coaches, and athletic facilities. The Boosters' support is shown in many ways, including volunteering time, raising money, and contributing funds to better enhance the team or the organization's performance. Yearly and lifetime memberships are available. Visit them on Facebook at Tinora Athletic Boosters.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back here at Justin F. Crussell Stadium at Tinora High School, Rams with a 14-0 lead, 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. Make sure you tune in to our most recent podcast, Northwest Ohio Sports. Logan does a great job on that. We had Mr. Michael Hearn, the voice of our commercials. You can actually see what Michael looks like. And Drew Pastor of the Fantastic 50, which we could sit there and listen to him all day long, talk about playoffs in his website that, what did he say, gets 6 million hits a season?
6 million, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Being a triple digit, or the 6 figures a day. A day.
Bishop with a deep kickoff back to Langham. He bobbles it at the 3, and that ball goes into the end zone in high school. That's not considered a muff. It'll be a touchback. So the Aces will start their 4th possession at their own 20-yard line, trailing 14-0, 3:53 to go here in the opening quarter on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Yeah, that guy, Drew Pasteur, is just, he was talking.
My goodness gracious.
The way he was talking about, the program that he has, if you guys have never visited that site, Drew Pasteur's Fantastic 50, it's really just kind of bland. There's no bells and whistles to it.
It's just plain.
He doesn't have any ads, so you don't have to worry about ads popping up.
Anything you want is just a basic website, and you can find it easily.
It's amazing when you look at that website. He says it works on its own kind of during the night. that it updates scores from the other Joe Itel website. It updates scores through the middle of the night. It does all its calculations automatically. It's
pass to Langham falls
crazy.
incomplete. It's going to be 2nd 10. Yeah, we could listen to that guy talk. I don't know. He was on there for probably half hour, Logan, if not more.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was on there for like 7 minutes.
I know. That's like we had a whole list of questions, but we couldn't get to all of them because we had a whole other podcast to get to of all kinds of content. But yeah, he's definitely one. He's an interesting fellow to talk to.
Yeah, Northwest Ohio Sports. You can check that out. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Logan can tell you all about it. He's got it covered. We got weekly picks. We talk about football for longer than we should, but we just can't get out of there. Handoff, I think, to Langham. Langham off the right side. No gain on the play. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Aces.
Nowhere to go there. The Rams did a nice job of stuffing that from the get-go.
That's something you'll see, too. Langham does a little bit of everything. We talked about his athleticism earlier. It's not uncommon to see him throw a couple passes, too.
Playoff berth on the line at Wayne Trace. Paulding and Wayne Trace, 6-0. Paulding on top. Surprising score here. Although first quarter score, Fairview and Ayersville from Ayersville tied at 6.
We talked about the Wayne Trace and Paulding game. That may be one of the best matchups this season in the GMC, just because you have a playoff berth on the line, and that's a heated rivalry as it is already.
Second quarter score, Wasion visiting Liberty Center. 7-0 Liberty Center. 3rd and 10. Turnbull throws it out. Langham with the catch. Going to be short of the first down by a couple. Gain of 7, maybe 8. Needed 10. Going to be 4th and, see where they spotted, about 4th and a long 2 for the Aces.
I really don't see the Hicksville going for it here, but
looks like special teams are going to come out, so it'll be the 4th punt here in the first quarter for the Aces, and Brant Langham kicking into kind of a stiff breeze here tonight, guys.
I just have to laugh because I feel like we just keep calling Langham from the Aces. He punts the ball. He'll throw the ball every now and then. He'll catch the ball. He just got a handoff. So
I have a name on my list, Logan, which we'll bring up here in a second. There was a player like that.
Rams are going to get this one. Nope. I thought the ball was
nice.
up.
There's definitely holding. Come on. In the backfield down here.
Ball hit at the 45, bounced back to the 40. Nice catch back there by Langham on the high snap. But once the ball got into the air, the wind just hit that wall and just knocked it down. Not quite as strong as a breeze as we had here versus Paulding, but it's not too far behind. We just don't have the wet weather.
Yeah, AJ, they did. That must not be. They did the same thing, exactly the same thing on the last punt.
Just laid on him for the entire duration of that punt.
Push him down and just lays on top of him. And
the Rams will start their 3rd series leading 14-0 at their Hicksville's 41-yard line. Ball's on the near side hash. Got 2 minutes and 6 seconds to go here in the opening quarter. Ackerman, your far side receiver. Two receivers near side.
Rams in a pistol.
Geisinger, the 3 Gs back there. No Rostai's back there. High snap through the fingertips of Dominic Graziani. Huge loss all the way back on the other side of the 50. Dominic falls on it at the 45-yard line.
Snap was a little up, but it looked like it just went right through Dom's hands. Like, didn't look like it was that bad of a snap. It just kind of, like maybe it caught him by surprise.
See where they put it down way back. Spotted
45.
At the 45. 2nd and 24. Loss of 14 on the play.
That was one of those, Logan, that you talked about country and city as far as fumbles, and it's like not sure if you could pick that up and go with it. Or
yeah, that's one that Don made the right decision.
Handoff up the middle. Gusweiler breaks it across the 45, 50, 45, 40.
Wow.
Still going all the way down to the 35. It was 2nd and 24, and Grady just got about 20 right there.
Jeez, I tell you
he
what.
is on a mission tonight.
He is.
Grady is just, yeah.
And he's following those 3 Fs that Coach Becker talked about. He's focused, he's physical, and he's fast. He just showed all 3 right there.
Yeah.
2 Fs and a P. We should say that instead.
I tell you what, he jumped over that guy there after he got through the line of scrimmage, kind of hurdled the guy.
Excellent cut there. He read his blocks perfectly, and we've seen a couple excellent plays here tonight by Grady Gusweiler.
4 down territory for the Rams. I'm assuming it's 3rd and 4. Ball's on the middle of the hash marks. Graziani shotgun. Gives it to Geisinger. Knocked off a tackler. Recovers 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3. Joey's tackled at about the 2. Looked like he put his hand down to avoid a loss, actually. He was hit on the handoff and recovered
Give it to him again, Coach. Let him get in the end zone.
Took it all the way down to about the 2. Heck of a run by Joey Geisinger.
The fact that Joey had his ankle wrapped up in the backfield, and he just ripped that sucker out, and he took off running. Yeah, I agree with Tony. Give Joey the ball here and let him run one in.
Look at this. Look at this, fellas.
Having a little bit of a muddle huddle.
Muddle huddle.
Yep.
Rams with 1st and goal.
Grady Gusweiler is the center here.
9 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Putting everybody over there on that side.
It's in college every now and then.
Yeah.
Going to reset the play clock.
They're going to throw it to Radzik. Radzik's going to run it in. That's what they do in high school anyways.
I don't know. I might watch. I'm not sure. Grady might be uncovered here.
He is uncovered. He's in down the line of scrimmage. He sure is.
There he goes.
Graziani takes a snap, throws it out to Gusweiler through his fingers.
Guys, I'm going to be honest. That's a great play, but why pull that play out here and show that before a playoff game? That's a playoff game play that you might be able to rely on at the end of a game, when you're in a close game. Pull that out here and show it when you're, I don't know.
14-0 Rams as we head to the second quarter. We'll be back with more action here from Justin F. Creswell Stadium on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 14-0 Rams over the Hicksville Aces.
Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance has been providing seamless and transparent real estate closings in Northwest Ohio for 27 years. From contract to closing, their experienced team of attorneys and title agents work with lenders, businesses, and individuals to meet their real estate needs. Call the office at 419-782-3334, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., or visit them online at maumeetitle.com. Maumee Valley Title Agency of Defiance wishes all the Tinora Rams athletes the best this season.
Check out Tinora Rams Live. Live events broadcast on YouTube and post-game results, articles, schedules, and more can all be found on TinoraRams.com.
Here comes more Tinora Rams sports action.
Back here, second quarter. Rams with a 14-0 lead over the visiting Hicksville Aces. Getting ready to start quarter number 2. Rams have a 2nd and goal from their own 2-yard line. Balls on the far side hash. Rams going right to left. Graziani looking, pitches it straight ahead. Good touchdown to Braden Rostai.
Little shovel pass forward there on the option.
That was a nice play.
Yeah. Seen that run by the Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs run that play to Travis Kelce.
So with 11:55 to go here in the second quarter, Rams with a 20-0 lead. Bishop on with the extra point attempt. Grady Gusweiler on the snap. Dominic Graziani on the hold. Bishop just missed 2 extra points this season. Kick is up, and the kick is good. Touchdown again. Brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stop out and see Brad and Julie after the game. We'll be back with the Rams leading 21-0 here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard.
Looking for a venue to host your party? Kyle Nicely of Nicely Rentals and Storage is here to help solve your problem. Located between Defiance and Ayersville, Nicely Rentals and Storage offers a party venue for graduations, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, or any event that meets your needs in the spring, summer, and fall months. In the winter months, Nicely Rentals and Storage offers storage for vehicles, campers, boats, or anything that needs to be stored and protected. Do you need tables and chairs for your party? Kyle can help with that as well. Nicely Rentals and Storage can also help with your move, as they now have U-Haul available. Give Kyle a call at Nicely Rentals and Storage, 419-439-6177 for booking information. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Just underway here in the second quarter. Rams with a 21-0 lead, 11:55 to go here in the second quarter from a breezy, chilly Justin F. Creswell Stadium here on senior night. Rams celebrated the senior careers of all fall sports seniors and their families. Nice to see. Decent crowd here on hand tonight. The weather has a lot to do with that. Kind of jinxed ourselves, guys, complimenting the fantastic weather on Friday for the last 2 seasons, and the last 3 Fridays have been totally crappy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bishop
at least this one's dry.
Bishop with the ball at the 40. Coaches it with the right foot kick.
That.
Little squib kick. Picked up by one of the up man at the 30 by the Aces. Crosses the 30, tackled about the 33, maybe to the 34.
Braden Rostai. Yeah, you're talking about honoring the seniors, Keith, and I know I talked about this a little bit off air, but, they brought up B.J. Morlock, and he played golf for the first time last year. And for the people out there that don't know, he never played golf until in high school until his junior year, and then his first swing, he hit a hole-in-one.
Jeez, that's unbelievable.
Some people don't even hit that in their lifetime.
Yeah. Like, wait a minute, this is easy. What are we doing here?
Yeah, it's like, where do you go from there? It's like I hit a hole-in-one. Do I keep playing, or I just hang out my clubs and go home?
Walk away.
First possession of the second quarter for the Aces. Turnbull into round handoff.
Boy, the Rams did their job there. Nobody just stayed put. Nobody got faked out at all.
A lot of misdirection there from the Aces. It fooled me on the camera. So you know it's a good fake if it fools the cameraman out.
Also, one on the play is going to be 2nd and 11 for the visiting Aces. Aces going left to right here in the second quarter. Have the breeze at their back. Kind of a cross breeze blowing from the far side of the field to the near side. Try and keep you updated on area scores of interest when we can. Try to get a score on that Salina game for you. Salina and Wapak for the WBL. 2nd and 11. Turnbull, straight back drop, looks, fires it near side, has a man out there. Langham just overshot him by a yard. Ball falls incomplete right in front of the bench. Defiance with a 7-0 lead over OG in the second quarter.
Jacob Bishop got spun around there, kind of went the wrong direction. Instead of turning into his receiver, he turned the other direction, and Langham ended up kind of running right by him.
Kind of lost a yard on, the other guy gained a yard on him when he turned around like that.
Yeah.
That was one if Turnbull put on Langham there. He was going in for a touchdown. He had a step on Bishop.
Be 3rd and 11.
You said Defiance is up on OG, second quarter?
7-0. Wapak with a 13-0 lead over Salina.
Wow.
That's in the second quarter. Here, Turnbull over the middle. Pass, I think, is intercepted. It is. Caden Radzik with the sliding, diving interception on the pass.
Wow.
Across the middle. Senior Radzik comes up with the pick for the Rams defense.
Just kind of stepped up in there and took it from him.
Yeah, just saw it coming and stepped in front of him. He's got every right to that ball.
Very nice adjustment by Caden on that play.
Oh, now we're going to have to give him another offensive reception, right? He's got an interception, so we're going to give him another catch on offense.
Rams start this possession on the other side of the 50 at the Aces 47-yard line. One back in the backfield, Joey Geisinger. 2 receivers, one near side, one far side. Ackerman, your near side receiver. Graziani throws it across the middle over the head of Rostai. Rostai wide open at the 40.
Put a little touch on that, Graz. Put a little touch on that one. Kind of zinged that one.
I don't think Dominic set his feet there. He saw him wide open, and he was a little bit of a hurry there and overshot Braden.
Got a little excited, saw him so wide open. Just toss it out there and let him run into that one.
It's definitely something we should come back to because, there was absolutely nobody there to stop him either.
Yeah, he'd have been gone. Dominic saw him and zipped that ball on him.
Wayne Trace taking a 7-6 lead over Paulding in the second quarter. Again, that's for a playoff spot. That playoff start tonight for both these teams in that game. Handoff over the far side, or the right side of the Rams offensive line. Joey Geisinger, the big chunk on that play. Gain of about 4, maybe 5. Bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Rams offense.
I still think the way that Geisinger runs, he reminds me so much of Kip McCann. The way he runs, the form, he runs north and south.
Yep.
He made a little jump cut there, but he just runs so hard and so powerful.
He is so quick. It's very deceptive, the speed that Joey has out of that backfield.
Yeah, it's a nice 1-2 punch the Rams have in Geisinger and Gusweiler. Gusweiler's more that east-west back that can make those cuts. Geisinger's that north and south back, but they complement each other very well.
3rd and 5, empty backfield. 3 receivers near side, 2 far side. Graziani's going to tuck it and run. 40.
Oh, boy, he's going to be close.
32. I don't think he got it. Or for 36. I don't think he got it. About 37.
37 and a half, maybe 38.
4th and a short one.
Rams aren't even going to second guess this one.
Coach Becker says, go for it. Just under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 21-0 Rams on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. Graziani's got Geisinger to his left. Graziani takes a snap. He's going to throw it. Throws it out. The flat ball's caught out there. Braden Rostai, I believe, with the catch at the 30.
Gus Weiler.
Was it Gus Weiler?
Yeah, Rostai's on this side of the field.
Can't see these numbers. Need to make a donation for some new design black jerseys.
Oh, come on, Keith.
Those aren't bad.
They got a white outline around the number there.
Yeah, those aren't bad,
with some
actually.
dark green numbers on black.
Now, if they'd had the dark green numbers with no white outline, then
That would be tough.
That'd be hard to see.
That was like last season, I believe it was. Hicksville, actually, when we were there, they had black jerseys with red letters, and that had I think it had a black outline around them, and you could not see those at all.
1st and 10 Rams from the Aces 30-yard line. Gus Weiler to the left of Graziani. Ball's on the far side hash. Dom straight back drop. Looks near side. Fires it out there. Has a man. Grady Gus Weiler. Catch! Oh! Grady was counting the 6 points before he had it.
Grady kind of jumped, kind of hopped there trying to catch that ball and didn't need to. And as he came up, it kind of went off his pads.
Hit him right in the bad spot in the hands at about the 10-yard line. He would have walked into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown. Unfortunately, it went through his hands.
That's just one of those. You just get so excited because you can see the end zone right in front of your eyes, and you just overlook, bringing the ball down and in. So
we'll blame it on the lights. He was looking into the lights.
What a ball by Dominic Graziani, man. He dropped that one in a hat.
From a guy in center field who makes catches comparable to major leaguers, if you ask him, he's going to say, I should have had that one. A flag on the play. Joey Geisinger with the carry off the right side gets about 8 yards, but we have a flag about the 30.
Another late flag.
What do you guess about a chop block, guys?
Haven't seen that for a couple games.
Yeah, I'll say the odds of it are pretty high, but not this one.
Not sure what the other one was. I thought he motioned face mask. He might have been motioning holding. But
yeah, I'm not sure. There was one that was thrown initially more towards the line of scrimmage. That one, the second one, was thrown late towards where Joey ended with the ball downfield.
Could potentially be offsetting penalties here.
Well, it depends on if one was a dead ball foul or not. If it came in that late.
Meeting at the 30 amongst the officials there, still talking, trying to sort it out. And they do. Holding on the Rams offense. They have a dead ball foul, personal foul on Hicksville.
Yeah. So we'll back it up 10.
And then
go forward 15.
Actually a +5 for the Rams, so it'll be 2nd and 5 after it's all said and done. At one time, we actually had wireless mics here for the refs, and not sure what happened to those. Those went to the closet with it was what me and Logan were talking about last couple of weeks. They used to have flags out here, the conference flags. Each team flagging the GMC, the Rams would have flags for them out here on the left side end zone, which looked pretty awesome, actually. So we'll have to get with Coach Becker or somebody and find out where in the heck those flags are at.
Now you say that, I do remember those. They
were lined up down here,
yes.
There's always cool little things like that around the program, which I think they're slowly getting back to, adding that stuff. And, the athletic director here, Jake Essick, is doing a wonderful job. I mean, he is all hands on deck, and he's really trying to make a difference here.
He jumped not just a foot in or 2 feet in. He put the whole body and then some in. He's just like, let's go. What do you guys need for every athletic program that we have here? 2nd and 5. Look like we have a false start on Grady over on the far side. So that's going to bring the ball back 5 yards. So we're going to do 2nd and 10 all over again.
Pretty much offsetting at this point.
So we need to run that exact same play, guys, and throw the ball to Ackerman. He's got a mismatch out here. The Ackerman was running right past him.
That's one thing,
He's matched up against 5'8", number 26, Colin Lavelle, I think it is.
If you can get Ackerman in man-to-man coverage with no help over top, which we're seeing right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'd take that matchup 100 times out of 100.
Yeah, he's done it twice. He's been out there all by himself.
Radzik in motion comes near side, and that's what they're looking at.
There he is.
Graziani.
Oh, he had to
under
run.
pressure. Going to throw it, throws it out there. Has a man caught by Rostai. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown. Braden Rostai, but we have a flag at the 4. Heck of a snag by Rostai.
Guys, that's football. Come on. He used his hands and everything.
Used his hands. That's
Come
a bad
on.
call. That is absolutely a bad
Didn't even
call.
lower his shoulder.
Nope.
Come on.
Replay brought to you by Fairchild Family Chiropractic. Stop out and see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, 100 Stadium Drive. Just go on to the Facebook page. Actually, click an appointment online. So the That was a fantastic snag by Ross. As we said, they've been working Braden more and more into the offense here in the last 3 weeks, and nice snag by Rostai for the.
And once again, Dominic Graziani keeping his eyes upfield and seeing Rostai come across there late, being wide open, and getting him the ball.
And making that throw on the run, too. That was pretty impressive as Graziani was rolling out to his left, and he completed that throw to Rostai. And I feel like Rostai is always running those crossing routes. For some reason, he's running right down the line, and there's been a really good connection here of late between Graziani and Rostai.
Just a frustrating penalty because, like I said, he didn't leave with his shoulder, use his hands like we teach him, and they still threw the flag on him.
1st and 10 from the 19. Geisinger, swing pass out of the backfield, caught it. The 22.
Gonna make
him pay for the shoulder.
Geisinger, Joey with a 19-yard touchdown reception from Dominic Graziani.
I got to watch this replay. Seeing Joey lower that shoulder.
Trucks him not being denied in the end zone, man. Wow. Ran right over Langham.
Well, guys, we talked about Joey getting his reception. You know, earlier in the game, they threw a little screen pass, didn't get anything. But, you know, he came out there and said, I'm going to score on this one, and he sure enough did.
Yeah, we always tell those kids, you get inside the 5, you can't be denied. And, boy, I tell you what, Joey just did exactly that. I'm not going to be denied here.
Bishop with the extra point to give the Rams a 28-0 lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard with 7:47 to go in the half. Rams with a 28-0 advantage over the Aces of Hicksville. We'll be right back on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard right after this.
Here at Patriot Outdoors Hunting, we are driven by one single goal, to show support to military service members through the therapy of the outdoors. Patriot Outdoors Hunting is a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping America's service members after their time on the battlefield has ended. One of the ways we help these brave individuals is through the therapy of the outdoors. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who would enjoy an outdoor experience, please share their name and contact information with us. Patriot Outdoors also invites all veterans to register with us. Each month, we will pick winners of Patriot's outdoor gear, as well as notify veterans of upcoming events. Registering with us will also enter you into our Hunts of a Lifetime each year. These trips include deer, turkey, and wild boar. To help fund a veteran on an excursion or to donate a product or service to allow more veterans to take part, please contact us at patriotoutdoorshunting@gmail.com or call Jeremy at 419-579-0427. Patriot Outdoors Hunting, connecting veterans with the outdoors, home of the free because of the brave.
Back at Justin F. Cresso Stadium, Rams with a 28-0 lead over the Aces. Bishop with the ball at the 40, right in the middle of it. Right-footed kicker with the flashy green socks approaches the ball. Short line drive kick. Hits it about the 15. Langham picks it up about the 9. Makes a couple of men miss. 15 gets to the 21 where he's tackled out of bounds over there on the near side.
The Rams' big hitters, Gus Weiler and Ross, come flying in, and both of them had a swing and a miss at that one.
Yeah, they were licking their chops. They just didn't break down quite enough, and Hicksville could have got the ball about 10 yards back further and would have been on their 10-yard line instead of close to their 20.
Second quarter score from Ayersville, guys, tied up at 14. Ayersville and Fairview.
Yeah, like I said off air there, Keith, that's not a surprising score, honestly, with Knieven being hurt.
Kind of hampens their offense a little bit there.
And we know what Fairview's capable of. It depends what Fairview team shows up, but Fairview's got a lot of young talent on that team.
Turnbull, inside handoff to Langham. He had to almost do a 360 to get the handoff to Langham, and I don't think it gained anything.
He lost a yard.
Actually, he lost a yard.
I actually thought how long that handoff took to develop. I thought one of the Rams' defensive linemen were going to snatch it out of the exchange there.
Take it. Thank you. Go for a score.
Loss of a yard by Langham is going to be 2nd and 11 for the Aces offense.
Tell you what, that'd be pretty cool for Richardson or something like that to grab that and take off running with it and score a touchdown.
As Mr. Hearn said, big guy touchdown.
You love to see a big man touchdown. There's nothing quite like it.
3 receivers far side, 2 near side, empty backfield for the Aces. Turnbull all alone back there in shotgun formation, takes a snap, throws it out here near side. Pass is caught.
Oh, I thought Jacob had that.
He knocked
he knocked it away. Yeah. That was...
Looks like a ref called incomplete.
Yeah, he broke on that. I thought he had it too.
Owen Stuckey, the intended receiver. Another split second. That was a pick 6.
That was very similar to what happened in Ayersville when Dom picked off the pass and took it to end the game there.
Nice job by Bishop reading the quarterback's eyes and really making a nice break on that. And like you guys said, I mean, he was just a matter of a couple seconds away from taking that one for a pick six.
3rd and 11 for the Aces. Back on their own 19-yard line.
Jacob Bishop this year has been that guy that just kind of shows up and gets his job done and does it very well. He's kind of one of the quiet ones.
Turnbull throws it out here. Bishop! And the ball taken away from him by Stuckey. Nice reception by Stuckey. Reached over to Bishop. Good coverage by Bishop. He did everything he was supposed to do.
He had it.
That's the one thing you can't coach is height.
He had it in his hands.
Yeah, take nothing away from him there. He was right there.
It's like he just took it away from him.
Big gain. Nice throw out there from Turnbull to Stuckey. First down, Aces all the way out to the Hicksville 47-yard line.
Hey, guys, if that was basketball, that would have been called over the back.
He got mossed.
That's right. He got mossed.
Double
Goes
pass.
out there to Langham.
Oh, that might have been backwards.
Yeah,
It was close.
Anyway.
I'm telling you guys, they ran something earlier, and they got one of their receivers running downfield. I'd be watching for that double pass.
Yeah, they gotta get on that quicker. They can't give him time to set his feet and throw the ball because Stuckey was on this side. He was coming across the middle of the field deep.
2nd and 10 for the Aces. Ball's still at their own 47-yard line. Near side hash for Hicksville. 6:23 to go here before the half. It's 28-0 Tinora here on Tinora Rams Live. Aces break the huddle. 3 receivers go far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield.
Langham on this side, matched up against Bishop.
Turnbull claps his fingers, takes the snap, throws it out here. Langham with the catch into Ram territory. Tackled about the 45.
Short, I believe.
Short of first down by, we're going to call it about a yard. Gain of 9 on the play for the Aces.
Nice little route there from wide receiver from the Aces and Langham. He just kind of ran right along the sideline, and he sat right there and was able to pick up a gain of 9.
3rd and short for Hicksville. One of the few times they've been in Rams territory here through the first half.
Might be the only time, other than when the Rams got hit by the punt.
Guys, this game has kind of started like how Paulding was, looking at terms of field position. Hicksville just hasn't been able to get the ball in their half of the field, whether that be special teams, offense, or defense.
3rd and short. Turnbull.
Oh, fumble.
Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Rams everywhere. Picked up by Jacob Bishop, I think. Or Gus Weiler with the recovery. I saw the 4.
I was looking for a big guy touchdown.
No big guy touchdown there.
Ball was laying there. I was like, come on, big guys, scoop it up and go.
Turnbull turned around to hand it off, and it was just a mix-up. The ball went flying near side towards the Ram bench, and there was about 5-6 Rams there.
Well, so much for Hicksville having the ball on our side, their side of our side of the 50.
First turnover of the contest. Rams will take over 1st and 10 from the Aces 45, leading 28-0 here on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 5:33 to go here in the first half. Rams have the ball on the near side hash going right to left into the breeze. 3 receivers far side, 1 near side, 1 back in the backfield to the right. Or the left of Graziani. Graziani straight back, drop under pressure, shakes a tackler. We got a flag. Graziani's going to tuck it and run far side. Now he throws it.
Oh,
hit Braden Rostai in the wrong spot, right in the hands.
Yeah, come on, that's 2 we've dropped.
Enough for a first down.
Holding for the Rams.
Would have come back anyways.
Negated the play on the holding the Rams backfield regardless. But the Rams, things you can see in Week 10, you can't have happen in Week 11. We're seeing a couple times here tonight. You have that happen next week, it could cost you.
But, guys, I've got to go back to Dominic. Again, didn't tuck the ball and go. He just kept looking downfield, kept the ball in a throwing position and was able to get it out there. Rosside was wide open probably for another first down, but, with holding penalty regardless. But still, got to give it to Dom for definitely stepping up this week. And
a point to be made there, Logan talks about all the time. It seems like Dom, when he has a scramble, has got butter on his jersey.
Yes, he
just squeaks away all the time. Gets wrapped up, 10 yards in the backfield and ends up running for it anyway. 1st
and 20. Graziani with a keeper over the right side. 44-yard line. Tackled just short of the 45.
Gusweiler didn't come with him as much as I thought he would. If Gusweiler had kept coming with him, he could have pitched that ball to Gus, and he could have been down the sideline.
2nd and 12 for the Rams. Ball's on the far side hash at their own 42 42-yard line, 43 we'll call it.
Tony, you talked about that last one. It just looked like the spacing wasn't quite right. And I think he could have, if like you said, if Gusweiler kept on coming, he could have pitched it and got a little bit more yardage out of that.
Rams have 2 receivers near side, 1 far side, 1 back to the right of Graziani. Man in motion, Caden Radzik. Takes the handoff off the left side. Radzik cuts it up just inside at the 50 into Aces territory. Maybe got to the 49. Saw that go for a touchdown last week at Edgerton.
Yeah, so they're going to mark it right at, no, I guess it's 49. I thought they were going to mark it right at the 50 at first, but.
It's one of the plays the Rams likes to run. We've seen that multiple times throughout the year, and it's hit for quite a few times.
Oh, boy, they've run that play, Logan, probably for the last 25 years. There's always somebody different. Yep.
The old jet sweep. Saw it happen here last year with Cole Anders took that for a score.
3rd and 4 for the Rams offense in Aces territory at the Aces 49-yard line. Graziani, straight back drop, looks across the middle, hits Rostai. Rostai with a catch at the 45, tackled at the 40. First down, Rams again. Rostai, probably the second leading receiver on the Rams here in the last 3 weeks. Actually, maybe the number 1 receiver, honestly.
A lot of receptions for Rostai. He just runs those intermediate routes where he's running across the field, and he tends to find those open gaps, and Graziani's been doing a nice job at setting his feet and making the completion. 1st and
10 Rams from the Aces 41-yard line. Rams lead 28-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. 3:45 and winding here in the first half. Near side hash. Graziani, straight back drop, looks, going to tuck it, flushed out. Far side, got all day to run. Makes a man miss, gets a first down, still on his feet, plowed out of bounds over there close to the 30, no flag.
That's one I'd like to see Graziani step out of bounds, at the very end there.
Absolutely.
We talk about preserving your body. We saw him take a lot of blows in the beginning of the season. Yeah. Now is not the time to have those, especially with playoffs coming up. And a lot of times it comes down to whoever is the healthier team going forward. So we definitely need Graziani healthy.
Down with a nice run for that first down. Bring up 1st and 10 for Tinora right before the half. 3:27 to go. Rams with a 28-0 lead, trying for their 3rd straight shutout.
Yeah, we saw kind of Antwerp, their season kind of came to an end a little bit because Carson Aldemus ended up hurting their playoff run, and it kind of shut their offense down significantly. So we definitely don't want to see Graziani getting hurt here.
Geisinger with a handoff over the right side of the offensive line across the 25 down to about the 23 unofficially. Gain of about 5 yards, maybe 6 for Joey. Heck of a first half by Joey.
Yeah, playing very well.
Really, we talked about all the Rams, and we were talking already, who's going to be player of the game? You have so many guys stepping up. You have Graziani, Gusweiler, Geisinger. A lot of guys on the Rams offense and defense are out there making plays.
2nd and 5, just under 3 minutes to go here in the half for the Rams in Hicksville territory. Handoff to Gusweiler. 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3. Tackled at about the 2.
Boy, that was an awkward tackle, too.
Yes,
guys. I don't
one
like
of
that.
those awkward tackles.
Got him by the face mask, or got him inside his jersey, or
inside of his shoulder pad, I think. Kind of brought him down at a bad angle there. Where you want to see your leg bent behind you.
Yeah.
Regardless, 1st and 10 Rams on the run by Grady at the Hicksville 2-yard line. 2:25 and running here in the first half.
Run the jet sweep with Rostai and with Radzik and let him get in the end zone here.
Radzik, far side receiver. Ackerman, near side receiver. 2 backs in the backfield. Graziani's going to throw it. Looking, still looking. Graz throws it over the middle. Knocked away in the end zone.
That's one I think,
just throw it out.
Well, not necessarily that. I mean, I would just like to see the Rams just hand the ball off. They're on the 2-yard line. Yeah. Just punch it in and score.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Logan. It seems like when the Rams get inside the 5, they want to get too cute and just when you're inside the 5, you got to play Tinora Rams football and just smash it down their throat.
And a lot of times, the thing that's tough is when you try to run pass plays down in the end zone. I mean, you want to run a lot of crossing routes, but things are so congested on the defense. You're limited in that space.
We do have 2 fantastic running backs in the backfield that can easily get the 2 yards you need.
Pitch goes to Joey Geisinger in for a 2-yard touchdown. Geisinger's 2nd score of the night. With 2:06 to go here in the half, the Rams add on to their lead, 34-0.
Really nice job there out of the Rams offense.
Nice block by Gusweiler up front there to seal that off.
Nice long drive. You know, they had probably burned 4 or 5 minutes off the clock. They go down, they complete it, and they end with a touchdown. Can't ask for much more.
Bishop was 32 for 34 coming into the game on extra points.
You're going to keep saying that until he misses one, aren't you, Keith?
Kick is up and good by Jacob.
Going to give him that announcer curse.
35-0 Rams lead as we are on the doorstep of the first half. And again, as always, touchdown brought to you by Oklahoma Tavern. Stop in and see Oklahoma Tavern, Brad and Julie after the game. We'll be back right after this here on Tinora Rams Live.
Weber Materials and Weber Building Materials is here to serve you and all of your building material needs. Weber Materials is a prominent regional sales and marketer of aggregate for your work site. We take pride in the quality of our work and the integrity of our roots. We also take pride in you, our customer. Our focus is to deliver quality aggregates safely and timely to our valued customers whom we call friends. Call for a quote or more info at 419-394-8870 or check out WeberMaterials.com. Tinora alum Kevin Weber, owner of Weber Materials, says, let's go Rams. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here, 2:06 to go in the half. Rams with a commanding 35-0 lead over the visiting Hicksville Aces. Rams trying for a three-way tie, at least coming into the game, three-way tie, top the GMC. Check out some other scores when we have the chance. Bishop has the ball, ready to be kicked off. Kicking into a little bit of a breeze, Jake is. Right foot kick by Jake. Scooped up at about the 15 by Hicksville, taken across the 25 to the 30. Where he tackled, probably just short of 30, maybe at the 29. So the Aces, right before the half, Turnbull brings the team out. Trying to get some first half points on the board.
Yeah, if you're the Aces and you want a shot in this, you know, if they don't score here, they get a running clock in the second half. So if they want any kind of shot, they got to put some points on the board.
Yep.
Paulding 14, Wayne Trace nothing in the Week 10 playoff game, we'll call it. Ayersville took a 20-14 lead over at Fairview in the late second quarter. Archibald 28, Bryan 7 in the second quarter. Turnbull under pressure, throws it across the middle.
Oh, man.
Ball was knocked in the air. It was intended for Austin Sanders. Sanders has the ball deflected into the air. Jacob Bishop was licking his chops. Unfortunately, just wasn't tall enough to make the catch.
It's been his story tonight. Just to need an extra 2 inches of height.
I think he gets that height from his father.
He's licking his chops, but he still had the barbecue sauce on his fingers. Oh, man.
Second 10 for the Aces coming up.
Been close a couple times. Hopefully he gets one here a little bit.
Ball's on the far side hash for the Aces. 1:53 here in the first half. The Rams leading 35-0. For those of you listening on radio, 2x2, 2 receivers far side, 2 near side, 1 back in the backfield. Snaps on the ground. Low snap came back to Turnbull. He tried to scoop it up, but he couldn't, so he just dove on top of it. Be third down, 3rd and 10 for the Aces.
This is something here. The Aces at least need a first down because, you know, we've seen them struggle punting the ball tonight, only averaging 20, 25 carries. There's still a little bit of time left on the clock. There's 1:29 and clicking. If Tinora gets the ball at the 50-yard line, they could score one more and really put this game out of reach going into the second half.
Still have 2 timeouts. Each team with 2 timeouts remaining here in the half. As Logan said, an incomplete pass here stops the clock. See what the Rams can do. Work on your 2-minute offense.
Like Hicksville is just running the clock out
It
here.
looks like they're milking the clock right now.
They don't want to give the Rams any more time.
Play clock is at 5. So Aces will probably burn a timeout, one would assume, and they do with 1 second on the play clock. Timeout, Aces, 1:01 to go here in the first half. The Rams leading 35-0 on your Drop Zone Pizzeria scoreboard. And as always, timeout brought to you by Clubhouse Pizza in Ney. Very impressive first half by the Rams offensively and defensively. A couple things you'd like to clean up before the playoffs, but Joey Geisinger and Grady Gusweiler, a heck of a first half. for those two backfield members here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. And then, Dominic's doing a fantastic job throwing the ball tonight, too. So,
the 3 Gs doing a nice job tonight.
Yeah, the logo.
They need a nickname.
Let's talk about the 3 Fs. The 3 Gs are playing very, very well. So, just to clean up a couple things, really just drop passes. That's really about the only thing that the Rams have done wrong on offense tonight. A couple penalties here and there, but nothing major. But, they're just kind of firing on all cylinders right now in this first half.
WBL score, game we've been keeping an eye on, Wapak with a 23-3 lead over Salina.
Wow.
So that would be a tie if Wapak were to hold on to win. Tie for the WBL. Liberty Center putting the Jets on, and all of a sudden it's 35-0 over Wauseon. Antwerp with a 30-8 lead over Edgerton. Third down and 16 for the Aces. Far side hash, turnbull, straight back drop, has a man wide open. That was Brant Langham. Langham.
Shively there didn't turn on time, and Langham ran right by him.
His pass was just a little off, but that was a 6-pointer.
Yeah, that was 6.
That was the second time tonight we've seen Langham burn some of the Rams' defensive backs deep, and if they could have just made that connection, that was a touchdown.
Yeah, he just again waited too long and before he made the turn, and he was trucking right on by him.
At the half, Defiance and OG tied at 7.
Oh, geez. OG.
Who was it that said that game's a trap game? I mean,
yeah, I think AJ said it.
AJ or Michael?
Michael both believe said that.
Michael kind of said that, yep.
Kick bobbled by Langham. Nice kick.
Oh, my gosh. What a catch.
Radzic still on his feet, across the 50, 45, 40, tries to go far side. He's tripped up at the 35. And if he could have maintained his balance, I think he had a touchdown. He had one man to beat.
But he had blockers with him. So
David Taylor was the only man out there for the Aces.
Caden Radzic was showing off his baseball skills there. He caught that line drive out of the air and almost just had enough to get that, almost broke that one deep.
Oh, we got a block in the back anyways?
I thought that was actually the bag for the ball at first. I didn't pay no attention to it. But Radzic's been a 3-year starter at shortstop for BR on the baseball team. Took over for Marcus Krupp as a sophomore, and he's cleaned it up ever since out there on the baseball diamond, as Logan pointed out there.
Yeah, he's definitely one, though. If you have a hands team, he's got to be on the front line. He's got some of the better hands on the team.
I think when he was a sophomore, me and Logan did a game over at Napoleon, and Radzic had a couple, kind of like breaking out games as a sophomore, like plays that sophomore shortstop you just don't normally see make.
Yeah, Radzic has always worked. He's worked a smooth infield, whether it be shortstop or second base, and those skills definitely translate on the football field.
Rams just going to take a knee, fellas, and go to half.
Got some breaking news, guys. Bluffton has allowed a touchdown. Columbus Grove 7, Bluffton nothing. That is at the half. That's the first touchdown in 8 games?
Not sure why we.
I think all you guys picked Bluffton. I'm believing in the Columbus Bulldogs or Columbus Grove Bulldogs, so I need them to pull out a win.
I'm not sure what we're doing here.
It's like Holmeyer's getting.
Yeah, Richardson comes in.
Well, that's not Holmeyer. That's
58. Who was 58? They told us who 58 was. I forget who 58 was. Farrell.
Yeah, they switched Cooper Farrell. 35-0 Rams here. Final 41 seconds. Rams just trying to get into the half here.
Not sure what's going on.
I don't know.
I don't think anybody does. We just got a bunch of confusion out there.
All I heard is Coach Fredrickson down there yelling.
Actually, that was Coach Becker yelling.
Oh, was it Coach Becker?
That was Coach Becker. Coach Fredrickson down here. Coach Becker was in his face. I'm not sure what we're waiting on.
I think they took a knee. That's what it looks like because it's 2nd and 11. But the sticks never changed. I'm not really sure what's going on here.
I didn't even know they.
I didn't either. I mean, the sticks.
Where
never
was standing
changed.
around.
Looks like that's going to be it.
So as they turn the play clock back on and wind the game clock, that'll be it for the first half. Rams are going to take a 35-0 lead into the half, and we'll be back with our halftime show. We'll try and get the band in here when we can for the Rams, but Rams lead on your Drop Zone Pizzeria. Scoreboard 35-0. We'll be back with the BSN Sports halftime show, and we'll do it right after a couple of breaks from our fantastic sponsors here at Tinora Rams Live.
Looking for an opportunity where you can grow your career, be appreciated, and be an owner where you work? Did we say owner? Yes! MEC is an employee-owned company that is highly motivated and actively supports the communities in which our facilities are located. Mayville Engineering needs you. MEC is an employee-owned business where our focus is on our customers' success. MEC has been named the nation's #1 fabricator for 12 consecutive years in a survey published by the Fabricator magazine. Join the MEC family today. Full and part-time positions are available. $1,000 sign-on bonus, 401k, vacation and holiday pay, gain-sharing program, employee stock ownership, medical, dental, and vision insurance, short-term and long-term disability, and shift premiums for second and third shift. Visit our website, mecinc.com. Click on Careers or visit the 21 Seneca Street lobby at the Defiance location. Have your hair and nails gotten out of control over the past few months? Cut and Polish Salon of Defiance is your local salon to get all pampered up. Cut and Polish Salon offers a vast range of quality services, including haircuts, highlights, specialty coloring, waxing, manicures, and pedicures. Please schedule a visit at their fun, relaxing salon where you can be sure that all of your hair and nail needs are a top priority. Cut and Polished Hair and Nail Salon is located at 413 Hopkins Street in Defiance. Be sure to book your appointment today by calling 419-576-5087 or do your booking online by visiting their Facebook page. Cut and Polish Salon says, remember, it's all fun and games until someone breaks a nail. Cut and Polish Salon is a proud supporter of Tinora Rams Live. BSN Sports, the recognized leader in team athletic gear. BSN forms partnerships with educators, coaches, and students to build school pride, student engagement, and community spirit. Our partnerships give you access to the most brand names in the industry with all of the hottest products at the best prices. From Nike to Wilson to Under Armour, we can customize any team needs. Since 1972, BSN Sports has brought you the brands that make you untouchable on the field, the court, or anywhere else you play your sport. Contact BSN local sports rep Jim Garris for any of your sports needs at 419-576-8940.
Welcome back to Just Enough Cressel Stadium here at Tinora High School. Rams with a 35-0 lead as they head to the locker rooms. Welcome to the BSN Sports halftime show. First half game summary, 9:50 to go in the first quarter. 33-yard touchdown run from Grady Gusweiler. A run that hopefully Logan can add to our show on Tuesday because that was one heck of a run by Grady. Extra point by Jacob Bishop gave the Rams a 7-0 lead. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. 25-yard touchdown pass from Graziani to Gusweiler gave the Rams a 13-0 lead. And again, Jacob Bishop added the extra point to put the Rams up 14-0. First play of the second quarter, 2-yard pass from Graziani to Braden Rostai. Extra point by Bishop gave Tinora a 21-0 lead. Midway through the second quarter, Joey Geisinger with a 19-yard touchdown run. 28-0 after the Bishop extra point. And again, 2:07 to go right before the half. Joey Geisinger with a 2-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good. And the Rams with a 35-0 halftime lead. Very impressive first half here by the Rams offense and defense. Logan?
Yeah, Keith. I mean, the Rams came out. They played a pretty good first half. Other than a few mistakes, they had a couple penalties here and there. The botched punt return, which they turned over as well. You take out some of those mistakes, and they really played well. So coming out in the second half, they're going to have a running clock. I'd really like them to clean up the little things in preparation for the playoffs next week because the little things, especially you get to playing teams in your region, you can't let little things go. And, I expect that they're going to make some adjustments, clean some things up, and they'll have a nice second half. And I'd expect their the second string and JV kids to come out as well, get some experience, keep those guys healthy. That's the main thing. Last season we saw running back for the Rams, Brandon Edwards, he actually tore his ACL this game last season. So the last thing you want is an injury coming out of this game and going into playoffs. But, so far it seems like the Rams are all healthy to this point, and I'm excited to see what they bring out the second half.
I think you're exactly right, Logan. I think as another fantastic first quarter, Brandon, I think he had close to 100 yards in that first quarter.
He did.
Over at Hicksville and had 2 or 3 touchdowns and a long touchdown, which would have been a touchdown run. I think he got grabbed from behind and kind of bit backwards, and at the time we didn't think anything of it. Hey, Brandon's not going to come back in, and then you find out during the midweek that, hey, has a possible injury to his knee, and we're like, oh, boy, here we go. But Yeah, the last thing the Rams need here is a injury, but we'll see Coach Becker possibly play the starters, maybe a series in the third quarter, but we'll see.
Yeah,
AJ, half. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Logan.
I was just
continue
gonna
off
say,
that.
No, yeah, I was just going to say they got a couple guys coming back from injury that are playing tonight. The last thing you want, I mean, this is the first time that they've played full contact, is to really burn those guys out.
Right.
So, I was just agreeing with you, Keith.
Yep.
Yeah, one thing I had to say tonight is got to clean up a few things on defense. Some of the pass coverage has come up a little bit short on a few of these plays that luckily Hicksville has not been able to capitalize on at all, thank goodness. But can't let guys get over top of you and get burnt. Now I know Jacob Bishop had a fantastic defensive coverage on one play, but the guy was just taller and took it away from him.
Yep.
But there have been a couple other plays where the receiver's running down the sideline wide open, have got the guy burnt, and the ball's been overthrown or a little off target. So we need to clean that up because, when you start getting the playoffs, teams will capitalize on that. They'll see that weakness and they'll go after it. And you start seeing a little better quarterbacks. They'll make that connection.
So we said the Rams will definitely be at home next week. They're on target to play Crestview, and that will be here next Friday at 7 o'clock. All home games, or actually not all home games, all games for the 2023 playoffs are on Friday night. There will be no Saturday games whatsoever. So we'll be here versus an opponent to be known to us until we can probably figure it out tonight. Usually on on the websites, Joe Whitell or Drew Pastor will have the unofficial stats where the state will release the official ones on Sunday. But we'll know who we play tonight probably by 10, 11 o'clock. Scores around the area. This is that game we've been keeping an eye on. WBL Wapakoneta, a 23-3 lead at home over Salina. That's a halftime score. Here, Rams 35-0 over Hicksville. Paulding and Wayne Trace, basically a playoff game in Week 10. Winner goes to the playoffs. Loser more than likely goes home. Paulding 14, Wayne Trace nothing. That's at Wayne Trace. Liberty Center, a 35-0 lead over Wauseon at the half. Also at the half, Archibald 28, Bryan 7. Antwerp 30 and Edgerton 8. That's at the half. Ayersville 20, Fairview 14. Apaches and Coach Rakes hanging in there with the Pilots at the half. Third quarter score already. Team, so we're here probably not throwing more than 5 total passes at 7-0 Columbus Grove over Bluffton. Lipsick at the half over Convoy Crestview 35-14. Rams possibly playing Ashview. I believe it's Ashview, Crestview. So the Crestview we play will not be the local one down by Paulding. It will be the other Crestview. Third quarter score, Defiance and Ottawa Glandorf are tied at 7. Delta with a 12-0 lead over Evergreen. Southview, the Cougars with a 20-0 lead over Napoleon. Napoleon, after that 0-4 start, playing as well as anybody in the area. Patrick Henry at the half with a 40-0 lead over Swanton. Van Wert 14, Elida 7 at the half. Montpelier 42-0 with a lead over Hilltop, but that's at the half. Montpelier needs a lot of stuff to happen. They're going to be one of the unfortunate teams in the last decade that has a fantastic regular season. Montpelier could wind up 7-3 and miss out on the playoffs just because of unfortunate circumstances by just the teams they play, and the schedule points just don't add up, unfortunately, for Montpelier. But Coach Robinson, hopefully we can sneak you into the playoffs. North Central, the Eagles with a 8-0 lead over the Reading Rangers. That's a Michigan team, and I believe that's all the local scores we have at this time. So we'll be back. We'll try and get the Rams band on for you, but here at Tinora High School on senior night, Week 10, 35-0 Rams lead. Go to a couple sponsors, and when the Rams band come out, we'll try and get them seniors on for you guys watching at home as well.
Optimal Performance Fitness is not just your typical gym. Here at OPF, you don't pay for a membership just to hop on a treadmill. We are a fitness coaching center that strives to provide an experience like no other. We provide accountability and results. You either work one-on-one with a certified personal trainer or in a group setting with like-minded people. Here at OPF, we want to change your mindset of going to the gym into something that you enjoy and look forward to doing. Rather than going to the gym merely to work out, we train at OPF. We are your cheering section, your motivators, and soon-to-be family. Optimal Performance Fitness strives to help you achieve the best version of yourself. Contact us today to take that first step. It could be life-changing. Stop with all the excuses. Let's roll up our sleeves and get to work. Call Jake at 419-438-7265 and get started today at Optimal Performance Fitness.
We'll put the Tinora Band out there for you guys and put them on live.
Band would like to welcome you to our 2023 halftime show. The band is under the direction of David Middleton, assistant band director Hallie Hamilton, guard instructor Megan Wiles, and twirler instructor Dory Robertson. The Rams were led onto the field by senior drum majors Erica Ahmed and Tanae Smith. Today we will honor our seniors and their countless hours of service to the Tinora Marching Band with their senior show, a show that is chosen by the 8 seniors of class 2024. Our first song is a classic Michael Jackson tune from the seniors' sophomore year. This is Smooth Criminal. We bring our seniors to the front of the band now to rock out to a song from last year. Featuring Mary Watchman and Lucas Stein with an unforgettable dance routine, this is Johnny Be Good. final tune, we'd like to take this time to recognize our seniors for their hard work and dedication to the band program. Many of these students have been part of this organization since their 5th grade year, giving many hours of themselves to this band. Our seniors are Erica Ahmed, Kaylee Binger, Freeland Gilroy, Emily Keeper, Bryce Meyer, Danica Rath, Renee Smith, and Carly Vogelsong. We love you, seniors, and Mr. Middleton couldn't have asked for a better group of 5th graders to start his career here at Tinora. We finish out our senior show with a tune we think everyone will know and love. And seniors, no matter where life takes you, we hope you remember, you've got a friend in me. Let's hear it for our senior class of 2024. We hope you enjoyed our performance and have a great weekend. And go Rams!
That was the Tinora Marching Band, and we'll be back after this break. And we'll have some first half stats and get the second half underway, and we'll do it right after we thank our fantastic sponsors here at Tinora Rams Live.
Hey, you! Are you looking for the best burger around? For the last 2 years, Firestone Tavern has brought home the award for best burger in the region. Firestone Tavern is also the area's go-to for wood-fired pizza, amazing appetizers, and so much more. Chef Aaron and his fantastic staff are here to serve nothing but the best to their customers. Be sure to stop out after the game for ice-cold drinks and all the games on TV that you can ask for. Located at 211 Carpenter Road at the Eagle Rock Golf Course. Hours of operation are Monday through Saturday, 2 p.m. to 10 p.m., and from Sunday, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Looking to place an order? Give them a call at 419-785-4015 or order online at FirestoneTavern.com. Firestone Tavern wishes the very best to the Tinora Rams. Fairchild Family Chiropractic is happy to announce that Dr. Kayla is now accepting new patients. Long-term wellness continues to be our goal for families of Northwest Ohio. We help you achieve this goal by working closely with you and personalizing your treatment plan based on your needs. Come see Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla at 100 Stadium Drive in Defiance, or give them a call, 419-576-5070, to schedule your appointment, or book online at fairchildfamilychiro.com. Dr. AJ and Dr. Kayla, proud members of the Tinora Athletic Boosters, say go Rams.
Back here at Justin F. Cresso Stadium, Rams with a 35-0 halftime lead over the Aces. Looking at the first half numbers, Rams had 14 first downs. Aces had 4. Rushing yards, Rams had 12 rushes for 137 yards. Total offense for the Rams, 28 plays, 272 yards. Graziani in the first half, 10 of 16 for 135 yards. Grady Gusweiler, 3 carries for 73 yards and a touchdown in the first half. Heck of a run, as we said. We'll try and put that on Logan's podcast. Just would not go down. Joey Geisinger, 4 rushes, 45 yards. Dominic Graziani, 4 carries, 10 yards. Caden Razik, 1 for 9. Receiving-wise, Rams first half led by Braden Rostai. 4 catches, 60 yards, and he actually had a touchdown reception called back by penalty. Gusweiler, 3 catches, 44. Geisinger, 2 catches, 19, and a touchdown reception. Radzik, 1 for 12. For the Aces, rushing-wise, for Hicksville, first half, Brant Langham, 3 carries, 4 yards. And Turnbull, 3 carries for -18, and 24, which we don't actually have on our roster, had 2 carries for -1. Receptions, 24, 1 for 2 yards. And Brant Langham, 3 catches, 25 yards. Cam Walter, 1 catch, 9. And Owen Stuckey had 1 for 28. Again, Rams with a fantastic first half offensively and defensively, basically dominated on both sides of the ball. Try and, again, keep track of that Ayersville and Fairview game, where Antwerp pretty much has a halftime lead over Edgerton. So Rams have a possibility of a 3-way tie top the GMC between them, Ayersville, and Antwerp. They're ready to start the second half. Rams will receive the possession to start second half as a deferred first half option. At the half, again, Paulding in the playoff game, unofficially playoff game. Winner goes to the playoffs. Paulding still a 14-7 lead over Wayne Trace. First kickoff, actually, for Hicksville tonight, as the Aces did not score. Stuckey has the ball teed up at the 40 for the Aces. Aces in the white jerseys will be going left to right on the kickoff, kicking the breeze at their back. Stuckey approaches the ball. We are underway here in the second half. Take that to 20. By Ackerman, bounces outside, 35. Comes back, caught from the back of the legs, just short of the 40. Ackerman pops right up.
If Ackerman didn't get tackled by Walter there, he was gone for the races. You know, he ran it all the way to the right side of the field. He had everyone from both Tinora and Hicksville on that side, and he just about broke that one free.
53 degrees here on your David Frank weather forecast to start the second half.
I just stepped outside, guys. I mean, I'm not sitting out there in it constantly, but the temperature's not like, the wind's not super cold as I thought it would be. I mean, it's cold, but
it's good football weather.
Yeah.
Well, you want to say you want to work on the roof?
No. I don't think I want to be on the roof. I'm not
Pass
saying that.
is complete on the far side First down at the 50.
Oh, a little bit of a late hit there.
Late hit there.
Come flying in there late.
I don't see any flags.
No.
No flag on the play.
No, but it was definitely coming in there a little bit late.
I didn't actually see who made the catch, unfortunately.
I think is it Delarber?
I think it might have been Radzik.
Shively? Yeah, it was too small to be.
I think we have a new quarterback
Yeah,
in as well, guys. That'll be it.
Yeah, they got everyone switched.
Owen
It
Farrell.
would have been Shively. Shively's on the far side over there, yep.
And that quarterback for the Rams. So that'll be it for Graziani and the first teamers.
Wow.
Handoff off the left side.
Pulled him right away. I figured they'd get at least one series.
Yeah, usually you see them come out after halftime just to make sure nothing crazy is changing or happening. But coach must be pretty confident in their second stringers.
You might see him more defensively, maybe.
Right.
Devin Llewellyn, guys, has 17 carries for 91 yards and a score this season. In limited play. And the limited play, when he does play.
Yeah, well, Abram took one in last week against Edgerton.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, we definitely have some upcoming running backs here that are pretty good.
Shotgun formation. Farrell flings it out here to Lieb. Lieb makes a catch. The 48, crossed the 50. Oh! Tackled at the 40. Lieb tried to run over Phillips.
Wow. That's twice today Lieb has just dropped a bomb.
Replay here by Fairchild's Family Chiropractic. Put the shoulder down and went straight through Phillips. Going to be third and a long one for the Rams here.
That was a man on a mission.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lieb's going to.
Josh is just a freshman.
He's going to be a good addition to the Rams offense next year.
One back in the backfield to Farrell's left. Handoff. Across the 45 to the 30, down to the 35 is Devin Llewellyn.
You're talking about Geisinger being that straight up. The Llewellyn's kind of that same way. He just kind of gets north and south and uses his speed. He's quick.
Yeah, both guys, once they hit the line of scrimmage, they just have that quick burst of speed, and it's like as soon as they get a little hole and you give them a little bit of room, they gain 10 yards right off the bat.
First down Rams from the Hicksville 33-yard line, just underway here in the second half. Running clock with the Rams up 35-0. Farrell hands it off the left side.
Oh, tearaway jersey.
Llewellyn takes it across the 25 to the 20.
Kind of reminiscent of what Gus Weiler did in the first half.
Yes, every time these must be like oversized loose jerseys because every time Tony says that, back in the NFL in the mid-'80s, NFL actually allowed a tearaway jersey where if you were to tackle one of the players, their jersey literally would just shred.
Yep, just rip
like
apart.
Earl Campbell, Greg Pruitt of the Browns. Go back to the YouTube and look at some of those old videos or just type in NFL tearaway jerseys and you'll see what we're talking about. And eventually they outlawed that. Llewellyn takes the carry over the right side and gets pounded into the ground. I think he lost a yard or two. Lost one on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Rams. Rams going right to left here into the wind to start your third quarter. Third quarter that's 7:30 and winding here. Again, running clock with the Rams up 35-0.
Abram Jimenez just checked in.
Yeah, Jimenez with a shot out of a cannon last week at Edgerton with about a 35-yard touchdown run.
See what the Rams do here. Let's see if they continue to run the ball and just run the clock. Or
Farrell shotgun on this 2nd and 11. Handoff to Jimenez, I believe. Across the 20, 15, 10. Pushed out of bounds just short of the 5. Let's see where they marked it if he stepped out.
He's going to be a first down.
So Abram with a nice carry. Jimenez, 9 carries, 58 yards on the score coming into the game. Hicksville must have got a safety because they're now up 22-14. I assume they got a safety on the board to start the third quarter.
Wayne Trace score changed at all?
14-7 still in the third quarter, Paulding over to Wayne Trace.
Wayne Trace is a fourth quarter team.
First down, Tinora here. Farrell, he's going to throw it. He's looking, throws it out there. And the far side, ball's knocked away out there. Nice play on defense.
He's got that one out in front of him a little more and lead him towards the corner of the end zone instead of
54,
making him
Keith.
come back.
Brody Walter on the coverage.
Tinora set up that one. They really wanted to get Dylan Shively the ball. They ran quads to the left and just let Shively over there on an island and just tried running that fade, and good coverage there by the Hicksville defender.
Under 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. For those of you listening on radio, it's 35-0. Ball's on the near side hash. I've got two receivers far side, one near side. Handoff to Jimenez. 10 tackled at the 9. Abram with a hard-earned, maybe half a yard on the play.
Bronson Graber just drove him into the ground.
Graber with 92 tackles on the season. Actually, David Taylor of Hicksville leads the GMC in tackles with 124 coming in. So Hicksville actually has two of the top 5 tacklers on their team. 3rd and 8 from the 8. Getting close to the 5-minute mark here. Ball's on the near side hash. Farrell in the shotgun formation has Llewellyn to his right. Farrell's going to throw, looks over the middle, passes picked off. He threw it right to him. Right into the arms of Bronson Graber. Turnover, Rams' first turnover here tonight. Farrell did not see the linebacker who jumped up and snagged it.
Once again, Logan got the ball down on side right at the 5-yard line, and we threw the ball twice there instead of just running the ball and trying to pound it in. I'm not sure.
I think we're saving those plays for the playoffs.
Yeah, I hope so.
Devin Llewellyn and Abram Jimenez combined for 30, 40 yards rushing there, and then we decided to throw the ball within the 5-yard line.
I mean, I understand throwing the fade once, maybe trying to get it out there in the corner, but once that doesn't work, just pound the rock.
So the Aces take over for their first possession here in the second half from Rams 4, 1st and 10.
And the starters remain on the sidelines, guys. So
Turnbull in the end zone. Going to take and run, or maybe that's Langham. Gets out across the 15 to the 20.
It's Langham, yeah.
Brought down by Paul Travis bringing him down.
28-14 now. Ayersville over Fairview. Courtesy of our good friend, Mr. Gary Brown in Ayersville. Usually keeps us up to date on Ayersville, as he's done for seasons past. So thank you, Gary, for keeping us up to second on Ayersville scores throughout the season. He's the one who told us last week about the injury to Knieven. 1st and 10. Ball's on the far side hash for the Aces. Out of the shadows of their own goal post.
Reverse.
Pinch. Reversed. Comes near side. Turnbull with the ball. Gets to the 30. Still churning. Falls forward to about the 33. Little razzle-dazzle for the Aces.
Yeah, that was actually going to be a reverse pass. They flipped it to him coming around the edge, and Hicksville had a couple of wide receivers downfield, but there was no need to pass it when you have 10, 15 yards of green grass to run, and he did just that.
It was great pass coverage there by Owen Farrell. He was right in that receiver's pocket, preventing a bigger score, or a bigger yard gain, but forced him to run the ball, and there was nobody there to stop him for 15 yards. So
first down, Hicksville, as we get closer to the 3-minute mark here. 7-7. OG and Defiance in the fourth quarter. Turnbull claps it, throws it across the middle. Almost picked off through the arms of one of the Rams, Kobe Bum.
we got an issue with guys being just about 6 inches too short.
Some of those things you put in your shoe that make you 2 inch higher.
Either that or start doing some calf raises.
Yeah,
something.
Do some calisthenics to get that vertical jump a little higher.
But nice slant pattern. Bum had to go through his fingertips, or I guess just over his fingertips. 3 receivers far side, 2 near side, empty backfield for Turnbull. Turnbull takes a snap under pressure. It's flush, throws it across the middle. Ball's caught? No, incomplete.
Actually, that wasn't Turnbull. That was Langham quarterbacking.
Was it? Wapak still over Salina, 23-3. Pauling still with that 14-7 lead over Wayne Trace.
Paulding could be looking at their first playoff run in a long time here.
Long time. Bluffton ties up Columbus Grove at 7. That's in the fourth quarter. Van Wert 21, the Light is 7. Napoleon trailing 20-7. That's in the third quarter. Second 10 here for the Aces. Straight back drop. Throws it has a man,
Lordy.
wide open. That was Langham, and Turnbull overshot him by about 3 yards, or that was another 6-pointer for the Aces.
We've been pretty lucky there that Turnbull just can't seem to hit Langham because he's doing everything he can to get open, and he's been behind the Rams defense a couple times, but just missed a couple times. It's nice to see him come back and give him a high five and say, hey, keep throwing it. They'll get one of them eventually.
Be 3rd and 10 for the Aces. One back in the backfield. Garrett Turnbull takes a snap, looks, throws it far sideline, has a man out there. Ball falls incomplete. Phineas Phillips, the receiver out there. 4th and 10 coming up for the Hicksville Aces. 30 seconds and winding here in the third quarter. See what the Aces want to do. The Rams are sending the special teams unit on. Caden Radzik back at the 25-yard line. Graziani coming on the field.
Tell you what, Mason Humes playing defensive end there on the left side. Tell you what, he had some good moves. He was putting some pressure on those guys. I was pretty impressed.
It's 4th and 10, and Aces are going to go for it. Pass far side, way incomplete. Turnbull. I think the Rams were anticipating that. Brought the basically first team defense / special teams down the field there to preserve the shutout, I believe. Pass
Flag.
falls.
And all of a sudden a flag.
Not sure if
Two flags on the field?
Yeah, this
looked like Tinora said something to the ref. I don't know. The ref pointed out a player from Tinora and threw the flag right away.
No, I didn't see.
If it was, it would have been a post-possession foul because the ball down had technically already ended. So we'll see. We'll sort this out. But into the third quarter with the Rams with a 35-0 lead. We'll sort that out and see what we got going on as the wind picks up here at Justin F. Russell Stadium. Streamers atop the goalpost blowing away.
Starters are coming back in here, guys.
Still sorting it out.
I think they're both dead ball fouls.
Picking up the flag. Ball's going backwards into Tinora territory. He's put down at the 40.
What? Illegal substitution? 15. I don't know. He did this. I don't know what.
Pointed like first down.
He went across his chest, but it's a 15-yard penalty. So whatever it was, I don't have any clue.
Need to find them wireless mics down here buried in the bowels of Justin F. Russell down here, along with our flags.
I would assume next year they probably get that rolling. I think new speakers are coming and a lot of other facility upgrades as well. That'd be really nice to hear that the referees talk, to have an explanation of what's going on.
No idea what happened there.
So results of the Hicksville first down, regardless. 1st and 10 Aces from the Tinora 40 as we start the fourth quarter here. Turnbull looks, fires it over there on the far sideline. Ball's caught at the 35.
Yep, now Turnbull's down.
He's down.
He took a shot by Joey Geisinger there
at the 50.
As he let go of the ball.
Still laying down, Turnbull is.
Should have you replay that, AG, but it's probably too late now, isn't it? Let's see if we can see what happened.
Well, we got a second here while Turnbull's down. Hopefully Garrett can get back up and continue on here. It's 23-3 Wapak over Salina. Again, 14-7 Paulding over Wayne Trace. Liberty Center 42, Wasia nothing. Archibald 28. Bryan 14 as they have Turnbull turned over. They're looking at his knee/ankle. 28-14 Fairview and Ayersville. Ayersville with the lead. Antwerp 38. Edgerton 16. Columbus Grove and Bluffton tied at 7 as Turnbull's going to pop up here. Van Wert 21, a light of 14. Defiance and OG tied at 7. Delta 12, Evergreen 7. Napoleon and Southview is 20-7. Southview with the lead. Patrick Henry with a 40-0 lead over Swanton. As Turnbull walks over to the sideline unassisted. Montpelier 42-0 over Hilltop. And again, it's going to take a small miracle for Montpelier to get the playoffs, and that's so unfortunate for Coach Robinson with his 7-3 record this season. We had Coach Robinson actually drove over to be on the podcast this season with a heck of an interview about 3 weeks ago. Lipstick 42 and the Crestview Knights 21. Again, possibility of Crestview Ashland here next Friday. Rams will be here and we'll be here with you next Friday for a Week 11 home playoff game in the Tinora Rams. 2nd and 3 for the Aces. Quarterback into the game as Owen Stuckey moves over from the wide receiver position. Stuckey takes the snap, throws it out there. Pass is kind of in between the Rams defense and Brant Langham. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 for the Aces. Running clock here. 11:30 to go in the 4th quarter. The Rams with a 35-0 lead that they had at halftime. Play clock at 10 for the Aces as they break the huddle. Ball's on the near side hash. Receiver far side, Sanders. Scrambling. I think scrambling to get off the field. They had too many guys on the field. Turnbull back in the game. He's going to tuck it and run. Gets to the 35-30. Tucks it up inside where he's tackled. Or they're going to spot it at the 25, maybe the 24. Nice run there by Turnbull. Prove he's back and healthy.
Got the first team in here. We need to dig in and keep this shutout intact here.
Rams have 2 straight shutouts coming into this game and like to keep, obviously, Hicksville out of the end zone heading into the postseason with 3 straight shutouts. Looks really good on your resume. First down, Aces.
Alex kind of got sucked inside there on a block and allowed Turnbull to get the outside.
Think about it, this defense in GMC play hasn't really given up a whole lot of points. You go back to the Antwerp game, 14 points came from turnovers.
Nice
you take away those 14 points, the Rams really haven't given up a whole lot on defense.
That's true.
Turnbull tucks it and runs, gain of about 3 on the play. Update from Ayersville. Fairview on the board. Cut the lead to 28-20. Pilots up by 8.
Nice job on that last play there by linebacker Joey Geisinger from the Rams. Really just spying Turnbull there and ended up containing him and held him to just a 2-yard gain.
Ball's in the center of the hash for the Aces as they drive into the wind here.
Langham in tight here at the wing. There he goes.
Turnbull with a handoff, inside handoff to, well, I guess he kept it. Turnbull did. Flag on the play. Probably have a hold on the Aces.
Yep.
Holding against Hicksville.
See what the penalty is here.
Holding on the Aces. Looks like the Rams are going to take it. Declined it.
3rd down for the Aces. 3rd and about 12. 8:45 and winding here at Tinora High School. Rams with a 35-0 lead over the Aces. Rams trying to clinch at least a share of the GMC conference with 1 loss. Turnbull, straight back drop looks, fires it out there, far side, a little bit underthrown. Nice adjustment by the receiver to come back.
It's Langham
and
again.
Make the catch. Brand Langham again, as we said, coming in, had 41 catches for 457 yards. Nice adjustment there on that ball that was underthrown.
So they got Jacob Bishop mashed up because he's had his hands full tonight.
So far tonight, Langham's had a pass attempt, a rush attempt, a reception, and he's punted the ball too. So
1st and goal from the Tinora 8-yard line. Rams do, as guys have pointed out, have the majority of their first-team defense on the field on this drive by the Aces. Garrett Turnbull.
That's a false start.
Asks for the ball.
Yeah, there
Throw
you go.
across the middle. Flag on the play as the ball is incomplete in the end zone.
Say Langham tried to pull a USFL start there, or Canadian.
Nice coverage from Jacob Bishop, nonetheless.
Yeah.
Sat right in the receiver's hip pocket and batted the ball away.
Yeah, Langham came across in motion, took off towards the line of scrimmage like he was in the Canadian Football League.
Owen Stuckey, the intended receiver for the Aces. That'll march him back 5. The first and goal from the 13 of the Rams. As the clock continues to wind down, we hit the 7-minute mark here at Justin F. Kressel Stadium.
You know, Keith, you sent that link today. Listen to those other guys talk, and one thing they talked about was that running clock, and you know, being a part of that. You know, talking about what the score should be when you have a running clock, trying to get some of these younger kids some more experience in the games, and you know, here you're having that kind of that situation where, I mean, the Rams have been in it the whole second half, basically the younger guys, except for this drive here. Well, and they were in there this drive until that penalty, but you know, what is the right time to bring in the running clock? 30, 35, 40, you know, it's you know, you want to get the younger kids an opportunity to play, but yet you don't want to give up too early, you know, in the game, because, you know, people can come back. If I've seen, you know, there's highlights out there, teams come back from 28 points down and 5 minutes going to game, so it can happen. But
Turnbull throws a pattern in the end zone. Ball's incomplete. We're going to have a pass interference, but that ball is underthrown.
Ball's underthrown, and he got his hand on it. Radzik got his hand on the ball.
Radzik's trying to talk to the referee there. And
I don't know how that's pass interference.
I don't know. They were both going for the ball. I mean,
I don't know how that's pass interference.
I know Radzik's hands kind of got in front of him.
He almost caught it.
I don't know about that one.
That's another iffy call. And that the ball was underthrown, and he didn't push him off. He just come back for the ball.
Yeah, Radzik, and that's the thing. He made the play on the ball. His eyes, he turned around too. He had a shot just as fair as the other guy did.
I mean,
so
if you're a coach, that's exactly how you teach it to play that play. There's nothing that you could have done differently.
Right. Absolutely, that's exactly how you teach it. Get your turn around, keep your one hand on the receiver, turn your eyes, get to find the football, and he did. Was almost made the catch.
First down. It'll be first and goal. Can they get a first down? I don't think they can.
No, just inside the 9. Just inside the 10, I mean.
First and goal for the Aces. Turnbull, straight back drop, now getting flushed. Throws in the end zone, has a man there, threw his fingertips and caught.
Hit the ground.
Scooped up by the second man through. Looked like he caught it off the rebound. Man in the corner of the end zone for the Aces.
Owen Stuckey almost came up with that one.
He did.
Andrew Richardson is standing at 6'4", coming barreling down on the quarterback there. He had to kind of get rid of that one.
Hadwick Landorf leads Defiance 10-7.
Wow.
Now late fourth quarter.
That is crazy. What have the Bulldogs done the second half of the season here?
Second goal for Turnbull. 3 receivers on the far side. Turnbull straight back drop, fires it out there on the far side. Ball's hauled in for a minimal gain. Caught in bounds over there. Clock will continue to run regardless. 3:50 and winding for Tinora, as they still have this 35-0 lead that they led at the half. Head downstairs. Logan's going to head down there, get an interview with Coach Becker and our player of the game. We'll have to get that award. 3 receivers near side, 1 far side for the Aces. Turnbull under pressure. Pass is knocked down by the Rams. Going to bring up 4th and goal for the Aces. 4th and goal for the Aces from the 6. 2:45 and winding. Big play for the Rams defense. 4th and 6. Turnbull fakes it. It's going to keep it. Going to try and go off the right or the left side. Ball's knocked away. Was it a fumble or an incomplete pass? I almost thought it was a fumble. 2:28. Rams take over on downs on that 4th and 6. They do hold. Rams offense comes on the field. Looks like they're going to preserve their 3rd straight shutout, leading 35-0. Quickly try and get some scores from around the area. Thank you, Dawn. Dawn's always tuning in. We appreciate you watching each and every Friday night, Dawn. From South Carolina. Beautiful South Carolina this time of year, I'm assuming. Farrell with a handoff off the left side of the offensive line. Devin Llewellyn, I believe, with the carry. Slogan, head downstairs. Paulding still with that 14-7 lead in the 4th quarter. 28-20. Fairview with that lead. Or Ayersville with that lead over Fairview. That's in the 4th quarter. No other updates so I can see. And again, OG still leading Defiance 10-7. Wow.
That's a surprise right there.
Flag on the play. See what the flag is. Still 6 seconds on the play clock.
Offside on defense is what he motioned, but we hadn't even snapped the ball yet, so I'm not really sure.
Down to 90 seconds to go here in the contest. 35-0 Rams. All scoring in the first half.
It's been an interesting 4th quarter here with the amount of penalties we've had.
Oh, geez.
Farrell has the ball jarred free.
I didn't know. A shot over his head on a snap.
Yeah, the Llewellyn with the dive on top of the ball.
Yeah, just go up under center and take a snap so nothing crazy happens here. And we
was trying to get some post-game article shots in, and I missed a snap.
Yeah, just shot over his head.
Tune in to go to TinoraRams.com. I'll usually have it ready about 12:15 midnight. I have post-game stats, interviews, anything you want on there. Owen Farrell takes this another high snap. Llewellyn with the carry breaks through across the 10, close to the 15 goes Devin Llewellyn's going to bring up.
That'll do it for the night, boys.
3rd down, but that should be the final play. As Coach Fairchild said, final. The clock winds down from Tinora. No score in the 3rd or 4th quarters. Rams with a 35-0 lead to grab a share of the GMC title. At least as of now, it's a 3-way tie. See what the outcome is at Ayersville between the Apaches and the Pilots. Stay tuned. We'll have Coach Becker interview along with our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game, and we'll do it right after this from our post-game sponsor, Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services.
Looking for home or auto insurance? What about building for retirement? Or looking to start a small investment portfolio for your family? Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services of Defiance has you covered. Tim Bidlack of Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services has over 10 years of investment experience. Tim can assist in estate planning, IRAs, 401k investments, among other financial planning areas. Need home or auto insurance? Welcome Austin Bidlack. He can assist you on those. At Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services, they will work one-on-one with you to make sure your home, auto, and business are protected. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services are located at 912 East 2nd Street in Defiance. Call Tim or Austin at 419-438-0023 today for a free quote. You can visit them online or on their Facebook page as well. Bidlack Insurance and Financial Services wish the best to all the Tinora Rams athletes this season. Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Back here at Justin F. Caruso Stadium, the Rams with a 35-0 shutout over the Hicksville Aces. Rams heading into Week 11 with 3 straight shutouts. Tinora goes to 7-3, 6-1 in the GMC. The Aces, under first-year coach Justin Davis, falls to 1-9, 0-7 in GMC play. Scoring summary. 9:50 to go in the first quarter. Grady Gusweiler with a 33-yard touchdown run. Bishop's extra point put the Rams up 7-0. 3:55 to go in the first quarter. Grady Gusweiler with a 25-yard touchdown pass from Dominic Graziani. Extra point by Bishop gave the Rams a 14-0 lead. Second quarter, first play of the second quarter, 2-yard touchdown pass to Braden Rostai from Graziani. Bishop's extra point gave the Rams a 21-0 advantage. Midway through the second quarter, 7:47 to go, 19-yard touchdown. Joey Geisinger, touchdown reception from Dominic Graziani. Extra point by Mr. Jacob Bishop gave the Rams a 28-0 lead. 2:07 to go, right before the half. Another touchdown run by Joey Geisinger. I guess another touchdown by Joey. This was a touchdown run. Bishop's extra point gave the Rams a 35-0 lead. We have a running clock in the second half. And neither team, other than I guess Hicksville, did come close to scoring in the final 2 minutes down here. But Hicksville, outside of that, did not come close to scoring. Logan waiting for Coach Becker down there. The Rams will host Week 11 and back here next Friday night. We'll be here. Signs Excavating pregame about 6:30. We'll have our Baton Stevens kickoff at 7 o'clock. Wopak, check some scores while we're waiting on Coach Becker. Wopak probably going to tie Salina, top the WBL. They lead 30-3 over Salina. Pauling still leading Wayne Trace 14-7. That's fourth quarter. 28-20. Ayersville and Fairview, that's late third quarter. Archibald all over Bryan 35-14 in the fourth quarter. Antwerp 38, Edgerton 16, fourth quarter. Liberty Center shuts out Wauseon 42-0. Van Wert 35, Elida 14. Leipzig 48, Crestview 14. Napoleon scores, trying to make it close. They trail Southview 20-14 in the fourth quarter. Delta 12, Evergreen 7. North Central 16. Reading Michigan 14. That's still a fourth quarter score. Final, Columbus Grove defeats Bluffton 14-7. Mind you, Bluffton had 7 straight shutouts coming into that game. Patrick Henry 40-7 over Swanton. Defiance scores late to defeat Ottawa Glandorf 14-10 in a heck of a thriller down at OG. What a heartbreaker for the OG Titans. Montpelier 56, Hilltop nothing. Again, Montpelier going to be one of the unfortunate teams that finished 7-3 and will be on the outside looking in. But we're pulling for Coach Robinson, and hopefully he can sneak out a 16th seed in the playoffs. Top 16 teams in each region make the playoffs. Top 8 host a playoff game. Top 4 host 2 playoff games. So with any luck, Rams will host 1 and have an outside shot of 2. Ready to go down on the field. Coach Becker standing by with Logan. Trying to search him out there. He's waiting. A little windy down there on the field, as you could tell.
Logan Bailey down here with head coach of the Tinora Rams and Eric Becker. Coach, another great performance tonight, another shutout. That's your third shutout in a row of the season. You know, defense is playing lights out. What were your thoughts on the game tonight and how your team performed?
I wanted to try some things going into next week, looking past Hicksville, but we knew there's some things, depending on who we get matched up with, that we needed to work on. Started out pretty quick, get off and, you know, put it to it, and I think we come out with a running clock, so the JV kids get some playing time, get the game over.
Now, before the game, you told me about the 3 Fs: focus, fast, and physical. Why don't you tell me a little bit about that and how your kids played to those values?
They got to report. They got to watch film, play fast. You see it in the kids. There's 11 kids flying to the ball. Now, I don't know where the F from in physical, but, it's just something that we've always said to them. And win the physicality battle. That's you win those 3, you play with those 3, good things are going to happen.
Last question for you, Coach. Next week, you guys get to host a home playoff game, as it seems to be now. Thoughts on what your team needs to do and prepare and get a win next week?
Refocus. Ending the year the way we did is good, but yet at the same time, you need to realize 11 is going to be a little bit more physical than this. You're going to get a quality opponent. Doesn't matter 1 through 16. Most of us in there are pretty good, so come back to work Monday morning and get ready to go.
All right, congratulations. Head coach of the Tinora Rams, Eric Becker.
Great job, as always, by Logan down there. A little windy, as you could tell, and at times broke out a couple seconds here or there, but we'll try and get that adjusted, find the right channel. But
You didn't ask about winning the GMC championship.
Get our player of the game down there, see who Logan can round up. But here, again, Rams with a share of the GMC title with a 35-0 shutout win over Hicksville. So the Rams march into Week 11 with 3 straight shutouts.
We got Joey.
Go down to Logan with Joey Geisinger, Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game.
Trying to find you. Yeah, we're ready. Go ahead.
Down here with Higbee Embroidery, player of the game, Joey Geisinger, running back and linebacker for the Rams. Joey, excellent performance tonight. You had a rushing touchdown. You had a receiving touchdown tonight. Tell us a little bit about that. I know that was a big thing, is to get you some receptions tonight. So tell me about that.
Yeah, that's kind of been the plan. Last week I told Coach I haven't had a reception my entire high school career, so I was like, I got to get one. He's like, all right, let's do that. So we made a couple plays up for me, and it worked out perfectly. I got a touchdown.
Yeah, that was awesome. You ran the ball hard tonight. It was good to see the effort, and you scored on a receiving touchdown, which is awesome to see. Next question. You guys got a share of the GMC championship. What does that mean to you?
It's sweet. That's the goal every year, just get a GMC championship and make state playoffs, and we did both. So I'd say that's a pretty good regular season for us, but playoffs are up, and we gotta make a run.
You guys, senior class have one more home game, hopefully, I think, as things play out next week in the playoffs. What does it mean for you guys to have a home game, and what is it going to take for you guys to get a win next week?
It's amazing to have a home game in playoffs. That's great. The last time we did that was my sophomore year, but we played it at Defiance. But for us to win, we just got to play our hearts out and just play like normal Tinora football as hard as we can and give every last effort.
Congratulations, Higbee Embroidery, player of the game, Joey Geisinger.
Thank you.
Joey Geisinger, our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game. Excellent game by Joey. Stay tuned. We'll have some stats from Sean and Kirsty. BSN, our Higbee Embroidery Player of the Game, and our Bidlack Insurance and Investments post-game show will continue, and we'll do it right after this brief time out.
Higbee Embroidery of Defiance offers custom screen printing and custom embroidery to local high schools and individuals from all areas. Connie Higbee and her staff have been serving and supporting Tinora High School as well as the Tri-County area since 1999. From throws to t-shirts to school jackets and much, much more, Higbee Embroidery is here to serve your custom needs. Higbee Embroidery also offers custom artwork if it is needed to complete your project. Higbee Embroidery is located at 1940 East 2nd Street, right here in Defiance, Ohio. Contact them at 419-428-3000 or visit them online at higbee.com or Higbee Embroidery on Facebook. If you are looking for a customizable item, Higbee Embroidery is your place. Higbee Embroidery, a proud sponsor of the Tinora Rams Live Player of the Game Award.
Northwest Ohio Sports is the place for sports rankings, news, scores, podcasts, and more for area athletics. Check them out at Northwest Ohio Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook.
Back to the action on Tinora Rams Sports Live.
Back here at Justin F. Caressel Stadium, the Rams with a 35-0 shutout win. Third straight shutout, clinch a share of the GMC title with now Antwerp for sure, still waiting on the Ayersville and Fairview final. It's still close game, 28-20 Ayersville, as they are just starting the fourth quarter. Thoughts on the game here tonight, guys?
Yeah, I guess for me, we've talked about the game a lot, but I want to commend the players and coaches for the Tinora Rams. If you would have said that Tinora would have got a share or won the GMC title this year, we all thought Antwerp was a clear favorite. We know Antwerp was a good team, but all those coaches and players, they stuck with it. They really worked out the kinks throughout the season, and now they're putting themselves in an opportunity to make a playoff run and host a home playoff game. So,
as we said, Logan, during our Signs Excavating pregame, the Rams have 3 losses. Those 3 teams coming into tonight, which more than likely all these teams will win, coming in, they were 25-2. So these 3 teams are going to wind up 28-2.
Right. One of the toughest non-conference schedules to start the season. Liberty Center and Archbold, 2 teams in Division 5 that are going to make deep playoff runs.
Yeah.
Possibly Liberty Center could be a state championship team, as deep as they are. And, Tinora hung with them through the first half. And honestly, they were the closest team to in scoring margin in terms of hanging with Liberty Center. So, I just commend all those players and coaches and the job well done they've done this season.
Yeah, you look at Archbold, Liberty Center. The Liberty Center is ranked number 1, and Archbold's ranked number 3 in that division in the region. So, so you look at Tinora and you come in and you kind of go. You lose those first couple of games, 2 out of those first 3 games, and people are like, but Coach Becker in his first year here at the Tinora did an excellent job. Kids bought into the system. Took a little bit there coming down the stretch. Dominic looks really good coming into the stretch.
Yes.
He's settled down. It's like, we've talked about it a little bit off air, but kind of like they've slowed the game down a little bit for him, and he's starting to slow the game down in his own mind a little bit, looks like, and he's taking his reads, and he's doing a nice job of keeping his feet moving and keeping his eyes downfield, and that's been helping us out tremendously.
And as much as bizarre as it sounds, guys, I think probably maybe the turning point of the season was like the loss to Antwerp. It was 32-14, but as we said many times during that game, the Rams dominated the Archers on every aspect of the game but the scoreboard.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
And at the beginning of the season, it was a new coaching staff. Kids were getting used to the new system. It felt like as if they were they were trying to find their identity.
Right.
And, towards the middle of the season, like Keith hit it right on the head, once they got to Antwerp, I think they found that identity that, they can still throw the ball, but at the heart of the offense, it's still going to be running the ball. And, the Rams have relied – we knew their defense was going to be good coming back this year. You bring back 3 guys that have been starting since they're sophomores,
right.
And Rostai, Gusweiler, and Geisinger. They really have been a staple on that defense along with everyone else. But you look at things, too. All the adversity that they've had as a team, I don't think anyone could ever imagine that. I don't wish that upon anyone for what they've gone through. But they've really turned things and made the best out of each situation.
Yeah, very, very, that actually at times, Logan, that's a very good point. It honestly brings probably you guys closer together because you spend 2 weeks in such heartbreak for Coach Becker, lost his wife. And then 7 to 10 days later, he loses his father.
Yeah.
So where things kind of come unraveled for people at that time in their lives, actually, better than anybody, being close to the Beckers, probably actually brought all these kids closer as a family.
And I give Eric a lot of credit, for everything that he's been through and to really develop those relationships for the kids, get them to buy in for the program, and really mesh this whole entire team together. So, I think the world of Eric and all those guys, and they've just done an excellent job this year.
Yeah, he coached these kids when they were in 5th and 6th grade, so that's one thing that helped him a little bit there too.
Yeah, he actually helped coach those Little League championships.
Yeah.
back in 10 years ago when my son Jaden was playing, he was on that team, and unfortunately Jaden didn't. As he grew up with the kids, his size didn't grow up with the kids, so Jaden kind of dropped out of football as a freshman, but he still is close to these kids. But yeah, it's nice to see all these kids grow up. Personally, myself, all the way through Little League to junior high to now high school. So this is kind of like my senior class as well. Update from Ayersville, guys. Tie game at 28. Fairview scores.
Wow.
That's amazing considering, Ayersville's fighting for Ayersville's fighting for this game.
As
the conference
we've
title.
said, people got tired of probably hearing us talk about Fairview. Fairview is one of those teams that is so young, they don't know any better. I mean,
a good way to put
what
it.
do we have to lose? This is our final game, guys. We're all young. We don't care. We're going to go into Fairview or go into Ayersville and throw everything out there on the field and tied at 28 right now.
Well, that's something, too. If Fairview gets a wing, that's something they could springboard them into next season, really building off that. And Coach Rakes does a phenomenal job over there with those kids. And GMC is going to be tough next year, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Again, final here, 35-0. We'll try and close it out here. Looking at some final stats. Again, Rams offense very balanced. 330 yards. 130. I can't see. It's too blurry. I'm old. 137 yards rushing and 177 yards rushing, 153 passing, 41 plays, 330 yards of offense for the Rams. They were led on the ground by Grady Gusweiler, 73 yards. Joey Geisinger had 45 and 2 touchdowns for Joey, who was our Higby Embroidery Player of the Game. Again, offensively, through the air, Dominic Graziani, fantastic job. 10 of 16 for 135 yards. Most of those in the first half. Owen Farrell came in, threw a couple around the yard here in the second half. Rostai, 4 catches, 60 yards. Again, Braden getting more and more work on the offense the last 3 weeks. Gusweiler, 3 catches, 44 yards. Geisinger, 2 catches, 19 yards in that score. Radzik, a catch for 12. For Hicksville, 42 plays, 121 total yards. They had 18 yards rushing, 103 yards passing. A lot of those came in the final 2 drives here for Hicksville. So we'll be here next Friday night. The Rams will host a playoff game. Don't really know who yet. Well, like we said, we can find out. We'll know by tonight, probably by 10:30. Officially, nothing will be released until Sunday after they comb through all the official numbers and make sure everything's right. But we know we'll definitely be here versus we think.
Looks like Crestview Ashland. Yeah, I'm looking at Drew Pastor. Yep. It's 56%, so it seems like it's going to be a lock for that. But, who knows? There's a lot of things that can still change.
That thing is up to the date as you can be as we talk to Drew. If you want to go back and watch that interview, go to Northwest Ohio Sports on any social media. You can check that out on YouTube. And it's a great half-hour interview by Drew that Logan conducted this week on the Northwest Ohio Sports podcast. So, any final thoughts, guys, as we wrap things up here?
I'm excited.
Really. Yeah, it's exciting, coming in the playoffs now. So, a lot more rides on the line here. The last couple games have been, like Coach Becker said, not quite as physical as what we're going to see next week coming into playoffs. Week 11, it's always going to be more physical because you're going to see, some of the better teams in the area that you're going to be facing. So from here on in, the games get to be worth more and they're harder. So
they don't get easier, that's for sure.
Yeah, they get harder. So just get ready to come tomorrow morning. Start watching game film and Monday afternoon, get ready for practice.
And again, like for those of you still hanging on for Hicksville has a sophomore quarterback, Garrett Krall, who obviously Hicksville's young, kind of like Fairview, maybe not as talented as Fairview, but they have a nice young ball club. Garrett Krall looked impressive at times here tonight. So a lot of nice things in the future for Hicksville. They have good numbers this year. And Hicksville's not that far off from some good season. They're 11-3, 10-2, 8-2. A lot of good players in the program over the past couple of years. Jake Keir, Jackson Bergman, Parker Thiel, Peyton Tunis, and more. And these young kids have a chance to add their name to that legacy at Paulding. So, again, Rams clinch a share of the GMC title. We'll try and update that Fairview score, tied at 28. Here, Rams victorious. Week 11, here we come. Have a good night, everybody.
Thanks for listening to this exclusive presentation of Tinora Rams Sports. Be sure to tune in next time when we bring you more Rams action. And follow us online at TenoraRamsSportsAudio.com or on Twitter at Tinora Rams Audio.